Joystick leading the fight. Level up, last till the morning light. Warps on Wednesdays, press start to play. It's a dabble in chaos, the game will fade. Dabble one up, don't delay. Warps on Wednesdays, it's the highlight of the day. Control yourself, no rage quitting here. With Annie's jokes, the lag disappears. Pixelated dreams, 8-bit cheer. Every Wednesday night, the fun is clear. From Mario's pipes to a portal's twist, it's a gaming galaxy you won't wanna miss. Rocks on Wednesdays, press start to play. It's a dabble in chaos, a game buffet. Dabble one up, don't delay. Warps on Wednesdays, it's the highlight of the day. Coins are clinking, hearts are sinking, and it's quick wit has us thinking. A dabble dash, a power up dash, warping through worlds in a pixel flash.
Welcome back to... Boom. Of course, I fuck up immediately. Welcome back to the Warp Zone, Annie's weekly roundup where I, Annie, talk about what I've been up to and what I plan on getting up to. Now, this is a bit of a more special episode than normal, considering it's a sort of yearly roundup, and I have a couple guests, two of them which will hopefully be starting new regular segments on this show. But as usual, I'm joined by producer Snake. Hey, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Snake. How you doing?
I'd be doing great if I could figure out how to unmute myself. Thank you.
I had to do that at the beginning. I played the intro song and I'm like, I can't hear it. Oh, because I had it muted on my board. Hey, we're all pros here, right?
Yeah, well, you know what it is. We've probably only been to bed for maybe, well, in my case, for sure, about 5 hours. I went to bed about 5 this morning, got right back up about 10:30. Right back to it. So
I was going to go to bed at a normal time, but Melton went live last night with a super tip instruction video, basically. So if you don't know how to use super tip, he did an instruction video last night, kind of explaining how to do it and plugging it in. So you know that's pretty interesting if you're not already part of it. One of our guests that will be joining us is now part of super tip, and so am I. So if you want to donate, support, whatever you want to call it, supertip.gg/Annie. Really simple. It's pinned in the chat. I'm not going to use the QR code because normally my shit is populated by my spinning disc here. But we have a friend of ours and a regular to my channel and yours, Dylan from somewhere, joining to start off our yearly roundup. Dylan, how have things been going with you? I see you're in a new place. Are you back to somewhere?
I'm somewhere else.
Somewhere else?
In the middle of nowhere. This is the most middle of nowhere I've ever lived, and I fucking hate it. But I'm helping out elderly, degenerating health family. So while I was looking, like, where do I want to go? Where the fuck do I want to go? Oh, you're dying. No one's living with you. Yeah, I can help you out. Let me come over and I think I've gotten myself into a mindset of what I want a business to be, like the professional organizers. I am really good at that.
Ooh,
and
okay.
I see things I'm doing parallel that I see in hoarders. Quiet, Jew. Talking to the phone. If you hear it blaring out a million dBs, that's so a 93-year-old woman can hear it. And oh yes, I have been making very much strides. When she allows me an inch of clean out this cabinet, I take a mile and clean out all the cabinets. A lot of these drawers haven't been opened in a decade. I don't know why she has so many cookbooks. She hasn't used them. She cooked Christmas dinner with me. She doesn't use flavor. The gravy is mostly brown and water. So all these cookbooks that are in these drawers you haven't opened forever, I don't need your opinion on them. They're going to the cookbook burning pile.
Well, I think that's pretty well said. You clearly have some feelings about the situation, but hopefully you can do something to, make the place more comfortable for yourself. We do have another guest that's going to pop in. He just left. I was about to add him and transition to adding him, but I'm not sure where he went. So,
Thanks,
Birch, if you
Birch.
want to come back in, hop in, and I'd be happy to add you in for a quick segment if you want to talk. He is currently working, so he's going to be doing a walk and talk, so to speak.
Oh, the walkover, like Opie and
Yeah.
Anthony.
Thank you for joining Lou the God, Megan, and Rochi in the chat. Happy New Year's. I hope you guys have fun plans for this evening. After this stream, I'm going to work, which is why I have my work shirt on. Well, one of my many. I have different color work shirts depending on my mood. So I went with the red one
Will
today.
you go anywhere to watch the ball drop?
Well, I'll be here probably after work, so unlikely. If somebody's streaming and doing something, I'll be sitting right here in this chair and watching.
Well, in that case, an official invite. Me and Dr. Harley also decided. We booked tonight to. I think we're going to do a stream snipe. I have a slow adult speed date all set up, so we have to get to that. But other than that, I think it's a good night to stream snipe what's going on with TikTok Live. So feel free to drop on by and watch whatever the hell we're watching at 11:59 p.m.
All right, well, I will take you up on the invite. I assume it'll be on StreamYard, or either way, just DM me a link on Twitter, and I will be there.
Cool.
I noticed that you were, I guess, talking about your situation with kind of a bit of disdain, and well, a part of going forward, a regular segment I want on the show is formerly known as Mammy, going forward known as Dee Dee, is going to come on to discuss her disgusts, which is going to range from Hackverse topics to other things that are currently pissing her off in her personal life or otherwise. So without further ado, hi Dee Dee, how you doing?
Hi, Annie. Hi, Dylan.
Happy New
I'm
Year's to
doing-
you.
Morning.
Happy almost New Year to you. Good morning. I'm doing all right.
Well, thanks
I'm
for coming
nervous.
on.
Should we
Don't.
say Happy Old Year on New Year's Eve and Happy New Year's on New Year's Day?
Oh, you just say almost New Year.
I think I'm gonna start saying Happy Old Year starting
Yeah.
now.
Happy Old Year.
I love
Happy
when
New
there's
Year's
New
tomorrow.
Year. I'm excited for it.
Well, I'm excited for you to be on the show because you have pretty high energy, as I'm sure anyone would probably admit to you. And I'm excited for you to bring that energy to tell me what's really pissing you off.
Right this moment, you ready for it?
Yeah, what's been pissing you off? It's the end
My
of the
shirt,
year.
isn't it?
It's
I
the
knew
end
it
of the
was a bad
year.
shirt.
And you could go with what's really pissed you off throughout the whole year, or what's pissing you off
That's-
right now.
I'm gonna sum up the whole year, and it's Dabbleverse and Hackverse related. And what has pissed me off is the enjoyment everybody has gotten out of making my personal life fodder, as everyone would say. Um, Although it has been entertaining, I guess, from the outside looking in, it wasn't so entertaining being in it. And I can I can honestly say that the disgust is the people who've known me my whole life really being able to go online and just Google me and suddenly
And just see all this crap.
their entire everything they've known about me for 47 years. I'm a good daughter, I'm a good granddaughter, I'm a good sister.
And then they
Fuck all
Google you,
that.
and then they Google you in Stuttering John's house.
That's it.
Yeah,
I'm a whore.
It's
who
over from
goes-
there. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's it. And so I've lost all credibility with my friends, my family. So fuck y'all, basically. That's where my disgust lies. And I hope you're all happy because this is the results. Me being in disgust at the end of the year.
Well, you know, when it crosses over into personal shit, it stops becoming fun pretty quickly.
Hmm.
I'm
That's
fortunate.
really where the Dabbleverse has gone. I guess ever since Aaron M. Holt, we've taken a deep dive into personal stuff, and I kind of walked away. I haven't been covering Dabbleverse stuff. I lost my interest. In a year in review, if you're single, I know where you can get some fantastic speed dating in, and that has been a mainstay quality and given me a smile all year. Is the speed dating that I have
Oh.
discovered online.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I'm good. I'm so good. Just not
You would be
even
very
thinking.
popular.
I'm okay. I don't want to date. The boys around here
Hey,
keep me entertained plenty,
hey, Dee
and
Dee.
yeah.
Dee Dee, what's your love language is?
What's your love languages?
Taking care of you.
Oh, that's nice. Thank
That is an important question in the speed dating. Rodney will be very happy with that answer. I think you should give Rodney a chance. Once you see him, I think you might move to whatever part of Tennessee he's in.
Who's Rodney?
you. Oh
Do
boy.
you have any Rodney drops, Dylan?
I have. Let me share my screen. I have. Rodney said
Oh boy.
what? Here, Rodney said what? Oh, I thought this was the individual. You get mine and Dr. Harley's
I see Dr.
commentary over this one.
Harvey.
And that's our boy Rodney down in the lower right-hand corner.
Oh, I can barely see this. So
Hang on, hold on.
okay, so
Let me see if I can change
that's
the layout for us. I
Rodney.
don't think so, because of the way I'm doing this.
So am I having a speed date with Rodney by proxy through you?
You are, because the way it's laid
Uh,
out, you are over the 86-year-old woman who he's trying to woo right now. There's
Dear
our buddy Rodney.
heavens.
So Rodney is the one in the purple square in the bottom corner there.
The big
Do
one
you
is
see
the
him?
host.
Is he the black
Yeah.
guy?
Yes, he's a black guy.
Okay.
That
He's
really
very
nailed it
charming.
down.
But the host is in the large square. He puts this all together. So there's an 86-year-old woman whose name is Tasty. Her name is
Okay.
Tasty.
I need to see this for real in my real life. Like, and this really happens? And she's going
This
on speed dates?
On
Yeah,
TikTok,
I'll have to send
but
you the.
yes, it's
Yeah,
real
if you
to
have a
them.
TikTok, well, if you have a laptop, you don't need a TikTok account. On mobile, you do need a TikTok account.
Okay, but
One of our buddies in chat started
can you take
trolling
Harley
someone.
down, please? I can't.
Play the clip.
Okay, it's 45 seconds. This is me and him commenting over
Dual flip.
Rodney.
Man, cold outside. Then one day the sun.
That's Rodney.
Okay.
Okay, rewind. What the fuck were those sounds coming out of your mouth?
Okay.
Houston, okay.
Yeah, that's right. That's where we were. He loved Houston.
It's cold outside.
I know that is. I love Houston.
I love Houston.
1 minute cold outside, then one day the sun day. Cold,
It's
one day-
raining. It's been
yeah.
raining.
I hear
Okay.
that. I hear that.
I don't know if you got any of that. I heard it.
I know exactly what he said.
Right then?
Yeah, he said he loves Houston, but one day it's cold outside, the next day it's not. That's it.
We got a
She's a Rodney whisperer.
Oh my goodness.
We got a
Please
match.
come on speed dating with Rodney. You got it. There are very few that understand this mix of Ebonics and Creole. He has
It's not
such.
Creole. Stop that.
What is
He's from
it?
Where is he from? Houston?
He's from Tennessee. To me, it sounds like some Cajun in him. Because I cannot understand a Cajun accent for shit, and it's Cajun remixed with something
might
from
be, yeah.
my ear.
So that was like one of the
Louisiana.
big discoveries on Dylan's channel this year. Definitely one of the highlights is finding Rodney and Rodney becoming more and more popular on his channel. So his go-to question is, "What's your love languages?" But with his slurring is, "What's your love languages?
Cute though. Come
What's your
on.
love languages?"
I would
See?
rather.
He's
Rodney-
so adorable and pure because of he's genuine. He's
That's what it
he's
is.
not all there.
See,
That's
I told you
fine.
Rodney was your guy.
I'm not
Come
all
on,
there.
get over. You're ready for Rodney. Rodney's ready for you.
All right, I might take a chance
Oh,
on
yeah.
Rodney. Just a chance.
So, speaking of people that talk a little funny, no offense, we have our next guest coming up, and he is going to bring in a little bit of news. And it is everybody's favorite streamer, Jake Hudson. Hi, Jake. Welcome to the stream. Merry Christmas
Hey,
and Happy New Year's to you.
How you doing? The big news in the Doubleverse is who struck Tukey?
Who?
Oh,
That is
Well,
a good question. I was going to watch his stream last night, and Tukey Soup, 87, was abruptly terminated, and it says it violated some policy, and the video has been removed from YouTube. So now if you wanted to go watch
Rumble.
Tukey87, you have to go do it on Rumble.
Yeah. People are saying it's Abarazin. People says it's SJ, and people are saying it could be me. If you listen-
Jacob, did you do it?
Did you do it?
No, I did.
Okay,
No, I said
so it's not
I said
Jake.
it's not me. I don't know how to strike channels, but
Good.
people are also by the way.
If you did know how to strike channels, would you strike his channel?
No.
Okay, all
'Cause
right.
I love
boy.
Tukey. I love Tukey and I love OJ. So,
They're
but I would have struck the potato, but that's.
Do you know, were you watching it at the time when it went down?
No, I wasn't.
Do you have any idea what they were talking about whenever it was striked?
That's what I'm curious.
No, knowing what he talks about Tony Chase. He talks about a lot, but I actually have a
Stray Kid stuff.
Yeah, I have a bonehead I actually have a bonehead for this year, and that is Aaron
Oh.
Nimholt. Aaron Nimholt is the bonehead of the year.
Oh, is that an award you give out? The Bonehead of the Year?
Yeah, it has Aaron because here's the thing. Back in 2024, September 2024, I said and said if you don't want to be added or don't want to be, I knew that something was going to happen with charges. I told Aaron to keep his mouth shut about April, Nick, and Kayla. But
That's one thing Aaron can't do, is keep his mouth shut.
Even when it means jail time, he can't keep his mouth shut.
Even when it means gobbling cum off of his wife.
He can't get it up.
I did not follow this storyline at all. And
It's
I'm
a
glad
thick
I
book now.
didn't. Because the little bit I heard, I was just like, I can't even imagine. So I pray, dear Heavenly Father.
Hey, brother, this is the first show I've ever did with Dylan.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah,
Yes, it is
I
actually
know.
first. We've been in chats, but yes, first time on screen together.
Yeah. Hey, Spurg.
Hey, what's up, Jake? I almost said Dylan because you were talking to Dylan. Good to see you, man. Also, same first time on stream with you as well, technically.
Yeah.
Well, since we are...
Wait, no, you were on BYB with me for a few minutes.
Yeah, until Jim Grindle acted like a...
Till you can say it, Jake. It's all right.
No, you're
Okay.
fine. Yeah, you can pick on Grindle here.
No, I was gonna
All of
cuss.
it.
I was
Yes.
gonna cuss.
This is a no Grindle zone.
Hey,
Jake
but-
made it very clear. Cunt. He
but-
was
but-
going to say cunt.
Yeah, but
You can say that on YouTube again. Yay!
I'm not monetized except for supertip.gg/Annie, so it doesn't matter if you say cunt, faggot, or the N-word on my stream. I'm not going to say that one because I don't have permission to say that.
But also the other news is Stuttering John back?
Did he leave? I thought tonight was his last stream.
He's gonna, but the guy. So the other night, me and John got. I'm blocked from John's Stuttering John's because somebody gave me a link.
Hashtag unblock Jake.
I'm sorry, Jake. I didn't mean to get you in trouble. Can I ask like a general
I didn't say
question?
you. I didn't say you.
No, but I'm somebody. I told John I'm the person that sent it. I don't care what John says.
And
Like,
he
what
said
is he
to
gonna do
you-
to me? Here's my question, Jake. You're Jake. Who doesn't let Jake on if Jake gets in their backstage and you see Jake? You let Jake on. I don't care who you are. Kevin, Shuli, I don't care who you are. You let Jake on.
But by the way, I just want to say this. That by the way, Mint Diggity sent me $25.
That's my
Woo!
boy Minty.
And I paid for Restream for this month.
Thank you,
Yay.
Mint.
Is that your streaming platform of choice, is Restream?
Because it's cheaper because it's $19
Okay.
for the base thing, but
I spent a lot of time, effort, and real life money spending time on my setup, so I don't have to pay for StreamYard or Restream or EVMux or any of that. I do most of my stuff through OBS. So we're talking in StreamYard, but I'm actually broadcasting on OBS.
I get that now because I see, I was waiting on you to go live because the schedule thing is on there.
Yeah, it's like right here, and it's just
Yeah.
consistently saying scheduled. But on my
Okay.
screen, you can't see it because I'm a little clever, not too clever,
You
but a
are
little.
very
Yeah.
clever, Annie. That's why I love watching you because
Yeah.
you're just quick.
Also, so I wanna say this. So StreamYard is going to be merged into his parent company,
What's its parent company?
Bendy Spoons. Bendable.
Okay.
Like a bendy spoon?
I'm pretty sure that
Yeah.
Luigi Greenberg disproved that over there on his channel. Those bendy spoon guys.
Oh, like when you do like this.
The psychics, yeah. Ooh.
And then
But
yeah, I know.
no, because anytime that we, by the way, what I love about I don't hate StreamYard. I've been using StreamYard since. By the way, I've been streaming for 5 years. December 27th was my 5th year on the of
Wow,
StreamYard.
congratulations.
I
I don't know when
started
I
on.
started.
I could tell you because I had to I had to basically I nearly fried my computer trying to download the VOD. When I realized you can export the VOD from Twitch to YouTube.
Jake, you're so cute. Ugh, I just want to bite you.
Sometimes you do it the hard way before you figure out the easy way. I did that one time myself. I downloaded the YouTube video from my other channel and then uploaded it to my to my main channel instead of just sending it to both channels at the same time. Like, oh, that's so much easier. It cuts out so many extra steps per. Man, I'm stupid sometimes.
Dylan, your phone's ringing.
I know. I've got to
That's
unplug that for the
grandma's.
downstairs.
It's okay.
You can probably still hear it from her
Ma!
upstairs.
Unplug the
No.
phone.
Annie,
I'm streaming
stop.
here, Ma.
Did you
I'm doing a thing with my
breastfeed me?
friends.
Hey,
What was it
by
that
the way,
Asa said when he asked if you breastfed her? He thought she said, she thought he said, did I, what did she say?
I don't
Did I-
know.
No, come on. Did you breastfeed me, Ma? Did I something you? He said like she like torture you or something. What
Hey,
was
by
it?
the way,
Did I commit incest with you, son? No, I didn't.
It was
Why would
like
you want me to do
screaming,
such a
but
thing?
she heard him wrong. It was crazy.
Hey,
Sorry,
Annie,
I have
Annie,
bad memory.
We do have a few celebrity deaths we can go over.
Celebrity deaths. Unless it's celebrity
Yeah.
deaths in the Dabbleverse, I don't really
Yeah.
care. I don't pay attention to celebrities.
We should always at the
What
year
about
end.
Hulk Hogan? What about Hogan?
No.
I don't know who that
Time out,
is.
Jake.
He was like
Rippers,
part of the
really?
Stern universe, but not really in the Bubbaverse, but not
No,
really
let's
the
talk
Dabbleverse.
for real. It's the end of the year. We should say like shout out to Jared. We all miss Jared.
Jared Leto?
Jared Melrick.
I know.
Stop that, Annie. And I know you know that.
And
So,
no
like,
one ever
shout out
misses
to-
Jared Leto.
To Jared Melrick. Shout out to Ski. I hope they're up there dabbling.
Oh,
Yo, Rip
ski.
Ski.
If there was a DabbleCon
Yeah.
this year, Jenny Jingles would have sung a very beautiful song to them.
Aw, and Bobby P.
Bobby P.
We lost
P,
too many good ones. It's
Bobby
too
P
much.
died in 2023.
I know, but it's the
Yeah.
end of the year. Let's give them all a shout out, and now let's get back to the good stuff.
Speaking of the end of the year, did anyone watch any Christmas movies for December?
I did.
What about you,
Yeah,
Dylan? You watch
I-
anything?
I think just Ernest Saves Christmas was the only Christmas movie I watched.
I have
can't
yet
think of
to see
another one I
that.
watched this year.
I didn't
It's-
watch.
We could watch the whole Ernest catalog. Let's
love
see. I think that
Ernest.
was the second one. First, he went to camp. Then he saved Christmas. Then he went to jail. Then he was
Jail.
scared stupid. Have you seen Ernest Scared Stupid?
I've not seen any of the Ernest movies. This year, I tried to watch a lot of movies that I've never seen before, including Christmas movies. I've never seen the 90s A Christmas Story, where the kid wants the Red Ryder BB gun. Never seen that. I haven't seen
Mhm.
Elf, so I watched that with Mammy, and then she fell asleep on stream. Well, it wasn't on
That
stream. It was in
so
Discord.
Embarrassing.
It was on Discord, so nobody else knew.
But no, but like, were
Except
you
now.
guys hearing me?
Now
Like,
we know.
was I snoring?
It was just me. You didn't make really any noises, and then after the movie was over, I put you in the bathroom.
I'm so embarrassed, Annie. I feel like we slept together.
Yeah, but has anybody I feel now I feel stupid for not watching a lot of Christmas movies because I was busy
Don't
doing other
feel
stuff.
stupid, Jake.
Did you
There's
watch
I didn't
one?
watch
I
that.
only watched one.
luckily
I watched
Christmas movies
zero.
are available year round, and we do Christmas
Yeah.
in July now.
Hey,
I
by
do
the way, no,
Christmas in
no, no,
July.
but by the way, I'm gonna say this: Friday After Next is a Christmas movie because it was based it was depicted on Christmas
Is that
Eve.
the third Friday? Is there
The
more?
third Friday
Yeah,
Oh,
movie.
okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
because Friday, next Friday, and then the Friday
yeah,
after.
That's
Friday
that's
After
a good
Next.
naming scheme, honestly.
It is
But the
clever.
thing is, Ice Cube said that they will not be getting a fourth Friday because of who owns because of the production company. We're still waiting on Ha High 2. We're waiting on a lot of
Oh
Well,
yeah.
how high too? Redman
How
and
I
Method
do.
Man. They wanted to make. They were all ready to make a Cheech and Chong series of R-rated pot comedies, and the studio were like, "But we'll have wider appeal if it's PG-13." And they had the artistic integrity to say, "The fuck are we doing making a weed movie that's PG-13? Get out of here,
Good,
Miramax."
good. I'm so tired of artists having to compromise their art for money,
yeah,
and then the ones who do it, it's just I'd rather not. I'd rather be broke and still who able to be who I am.
Uh,
yeah.
I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about the upcoming GTA 6 coming out at the end of 2026. So we
Okay.
still have quite a ways away. And the guy was saying that it's been confirmed by Rockstar, the people who are making the game, that there are going to be pride parades in the game. The podcaster followed it up by saying, the future of humanity and the definition of wokeism is going to be determined by whether or whether not you can roll a tank through the pride parade and kill a bunch of gay people.
I can understand why.
It's GTA. They are the one game that can get away with allowing you to murder trans people for fun.
That's true. That's what I mean. That's literally what they market that game on, is being able to do all the silly shit you're not supposed to do in real life. You know, like
Ever since number 3, when they stopped with the top down, that's been what it's all about, is running everybody over with the tank. The Italians, the Japanese, the
I had
Mexicans,
no
the
idea.
Brazilians. And
Uh,
then we get to the
exactly.
next generation where we've got the Irish. So many
Hey,
So
more.
here,
My
I'm
friend
so
was
sorry,
talking
Jake.
about it, and he said, I used to play this game called The Saboteur, where you go around as this Irish guy in France, and there would be nun characters, and I would deliberately go out nun hunting and just kill and beat up the nun characters.
This is my point.
Hey,
Like, what?
Oh,
I'm not saying that I agree with this. It's not
hey,
something I
Annie,
do for fun. But one
look,
second, Jakey, let me finish this thought. The only people who have stuck by me through this is my family that are gamers. They just get it. They're like, oh, so it's like gaming culture, but podcasting. And I'm like, yeah, we just kind of
yep.
just got rid of the game and we watched John instead. And they were like, okay. And they just kind of were like, we get it. And I felt like, oh my God, somebody understood me. Like, I felt like, because I get that maybe I'm not the standard, but this is what I fucking this is what I like.
you're a nerd. Shut.
I'm a dork.
Also, nice Christmas tree, Jake. Thank you for showing the Christmas tree. I
Jake,
did see.
yes, he did a good job for Christmas.
My Christmas tree is
no.
over there. Let's see, can I
Let's see
can I
it,
switch to it?
Annie.
No, I don't have my camera switch button set up.
Oh, don't know me with your sass. By
Hey,
the way, Dylan, I want to let you know one thing. I am proud of you for decluttering. I'm a minimalist. I'll give you just a peek at how I live. But like, when I tell you I don't own things, I don't put stuff on my walls. I don't believe in clutter. None of that. None of
Okay,
that.
as
Oh
a
boy.
as an organizer, I do want to put shit on your walls. I mean, look how fun just a Roger Rabbit poster or two could
I
be
know, but
an
so
addition.
my daughter does stuff online, and I will never forget we were live once and somebody was like, somebody send this girl rooms to go. And I was like, oh my God, it looks like we live in like we have nothing. And it's because you don't need things. It's too much.
Hey, the only thing I need is my Vikings plate on my wall.
That's the only thing you need.
He also needs supertip.gg/HWO1.
One.
That's my guy, Jake. Because
I
you're gonna
could-
take care of me, right?
I got you. You're always take care of you.
No,
forgot
you
to-
were supposed to say you need me. Because I need you. Duh.
Husey Entertainment saying, "Yo,
Oh.
mammy, best accent of 2025."
I thought you were at work
I
today.
got an award. Yay.
I
More
thought you were-
awards on Huey's program.
Oh gosh. I love him. He's one of my faves.
Husey, did you send Husey the link?
Oh no.
Do you-
know he gets
Do you want me to send Husey the link?
No.
he gets rowdy, that one.
Yeah,
Jake,
but-
should I
but-
wear my hat or no hat?
I think hat.
Hat or no hat?
You look better with the hat on.
Okay, hat on.
Stop
Yeah.
flirting, Jake. It's fine.
But
This is me subtle trolling, by the way.
I didn't even go to bed until like 5 a.m. this morning, so
I didn't go to bed
Well,
till pretty late too because Melton went live, setting up
No.
super tips for like doing a demonstration, showing how to set it
Yeah,
up basically out of the box. Now he didn't show how to set it up with StreamYard, basically the way I have it, because I am using StreamYard here. Now, if I play this, the people watching the stream can see this, but you here with me can't see it because I don't have it set up that way yet. If I did, I could do it like Carl does and have another camera here underneath all of us and have the super tip down there,
yeah.
but then it's underneath everyone instead of on top of everyone. So it's, it's a matter of how you do streaming. So I was considering doing a sort of StreamYard tutorial specifically on the audio.
Time out.
Yeah.
You're already like 10 steps ahead. You're gonna do a tutorial on stuff I don't own. I need to
You
get
don't
whatever.
own what?
I want a camera. I'm tired of talking. I want to be able to look on my phone once in a while when
Mhm.
I'm doing this. Like, I need to set something up. I don't have
Do you
a
own
desk.
it? Do you own a
Buy
laptop?
desk. That's exactly what I was just gonna say to you because I could tell you don't sit at a desk
Mhm.
ever.
No,
Buy a
I
desk.
just literally move this table wherever I feel like
You're on
going.
it. Yeah, you're on the
Like,
couch
oh,
with a coffee table.
There's
Stop.
sunlight. I love
Oh, but
sunlight.
hey, Annie. The other day I got to meet Dee Dee's dad on
Mhm.
stream.
Wow.
know that? Did you guys know my dad did a stream?
No. What does he do a stream about?
No, he doesn't do a stream. He
came on
did
and hung
a
out.
stream with me and
Mm.
Jake.
He came
And-
on a stream.
Yeah.
If he did a stream, that implies that he's the one hosting it and like putting it on and
Did you guys know my father came on a stream with Jake and I? Me
Oh,
and
wow.
I do
That's a
now.
fantastic guest.
Yeah, and the thing is, we talked about UFOs, and we also talked about there's a few things that you need to watch the episode to learn a little bit about FKA, mommy.
Learn a little bit about my life.
Yeah,
Answered
but
some
I do
I do
questions
want to
that
clutter up your
apparently-
house.
I'm
As
sorry.
much as I like decluttering, I do want to clutter up your house with a desk. We're gonna
Don't
put you a
you
desk here and
dare.
get some pretty pictures on the wall. Find
And
out
some
what you like. You want some
plants.
8x10s
Listen,
of some Hollywood
we can-
films? I got a
We
bunch
could
of
put up
those.
a green screen and I'll even let you people make the back. When I say you
Easy,
people, I mean
easy.
you guys,
Don't start,
girls,
Easy,
all of
don't
us make a
start.
background. That's fine.
Okay,
But I
I'm gonna-
do not want clutter.
I'm
This is
gonna
off the
get a
rails.
desk
You can
delivered
totally
to your
show.
house. You are
Okay.
going to get a desk and put it in a corner, and that's going to be your streaming desk where you put your webcam and put fun stuff on the walls.
No fun stuff.
Yeah.
It
I don't use it-
okay.
no.
There has to be a desk because you can't be like Opie and use duct tape. We won't allow it.
By the way, that's my desk right there.
See,
That's my
Jake's not
desk.
doing. He's got like that's a tiny desk, but it works.
All
No,
right, I
I-
said I'm gonna
this-
get a desk. What
Good,
do you think,
all right,
I'm lying?
okay.
I'll go-
But you
need to
also have
get
to
some-
decorate it. That's
No,
that's
all right,
important.
Can we do that together then?
I'm gonna send you one
Let's
sticker.
go. We'll shop online on Amazon.
I will
get
send you
paid.
It'll be a
one
bonus
sticker.
stream.
We'll do it together.
but
Okay.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Crap.
I'm
Oh
sorry,
no,
Jake.
I'm sorry.
I'm too chatty. I'm
I
sorry.
got too excited about organizing and throwing
No
stuff from my
cluttering.
pile onto Dee Dee's lack of pile.
Don't you
But
throw nothing on
The
me.
only
by the
real
way,
clutter in my house is like laundry. I have a problem leaving clothes laying around.
look at my new
Annie's.
tablet.
100%.
Annie, do you want to know my like housework fetish?
Oh no.
Fetish? Ugh.
I like, well, you know, like
I know.
what, like everybody has their favorite chore. Do not put a load of laundry on like anywhere near me. It doesn't matter whose house I'm folding it. They're like, my underwear, don't do that. And I'm like, please let me fold your clothes. I love folding laundry. So I thought about opening a laundromat
No,
and
I
doing one
think
of those.
fetish is the right word. If you're folding other people's laundry against their will, that's definitely fetishistic.
Yes. And it's crazy. I don't enjoy the washing, the drying, but the folding is like a meditative process. to
Hey,
me.
Annie, are you done with me?
If you want to leave, you can, Jake. If you want to stick around, it's up to you.
I'm actually getting a little. I've been I've been upset. I have
Get
been.
some rest.
He
Yeah.
needs a nap. Jake
Thanks
needs
for
a
stopping
nap.
by, Jake. I hope to see you the next time we do an episode of this. I'll let you know, and we'll have you bring in another news segment.
Annie, I apologize if I wasn't ready.
Oh, no worries.
Oh, you're
You did
good.
great.
You're always ready.
Jake,
I'm
come on.
I'm
You're my
always
guy.
ready.
Get a nap, and I want to hear all your dreams when you wake up, okay?
All right, love you guys.
Love
Bye.
you.
Happy New Year's,
All right,
Jake.
Jakey, we'll see you. Happy New Year.
Happy old year.
I'll talk to him about
Oh,
10
and the
more
old one,
times
too.
today, so.
Tomorrow I'll wish him a happy new year. It's not a happy new year yet.
Thank you, Dylan, from somewhere.
Absolutely.
So, but like, where are you from?
Well, he was
Uh,
from Huntsville, and now he's
Uh,
somewhere.
y- yeah, now I'm somewhere else. The gimmick is kind of dead. I just haven't chosen the name to rebrand the channel with.
But why bother
Because
doxing yourself?
Because I thought of a fun way to do it.
Ah, okay,
Don't
that's
dox
fair.
yourself. Don't dox yourself. Don't do it. Trust me, don't fucking do it.
What could go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, exactly.
Famous last words, right?
I don't like it.
Pivoting back
I
a
have
little
a
bit,
question.
since... Go ahead, no, Snake, go ahead.
Yeah, well, that's what it was sort of pivoting back a little bit. What did you think of A Christmas Story?
Okay,
Yes,
perfect.
back to the Christmas movie.
That's where I was going. I think A Christmas Story was a fantastic Christmas movie. Did I like it as a movie? No, it was pretty boring and uneventful. However, it is a perfect Christmas movie because what it is a young boy wanting a Christmas present and scheming to get it. And failing all his schemes, and then in the end, he gets it anyway because that's Christmas. Sometimes things happen and it works out. It's great. It's a great movie. I really like the actors in it. I like the little side plots. I'm a little shocked that the movie didn't end with any like tragedy because there was like at the beginning a bit of like, uh-oh, is something gonna happen between the mom and the dad? Like, she broke his lamp, like he's upset, he's like a man of pride and stuff. It seems like maybe they're gonna split as he gets older, but the movie never progresses to that point, and the older version of the narrator never talks about it because it doesn't matter. It's all about what happens from the day the movie starts until the day Christmas is, and I get my Red Ryder BB gun. And a little bit after when I hurt myself, but still.
You can also see what happened after that with the sequel starring Charles Grodin about playing marbles as a kid.
White Chocolate saying that movie gave us false expectations of life. Look,
Yeah.
maybe you didn't have really good parents. I don't know. I don't know your life situation. If my parents got me a gun as a kid, even a fake one, would have been pretty hype.
So there's a lot of holes in your Christmas movie knowledge. All the ones you mentioned, I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen that a bunch of times. I've seen that. The National Lampoon's Christmas.
Ah,
You've
yes.
seen that one. Right?
I watched that for the first time this year. That was also a first timer. Husey, who was in the chat, autistically told me that apparently The Vacation is a like series of movies and Christmas is one in the series, and there is a second Christmas movie, but it's like the fifth Vacation movie. Not
That one doesn't count. That one,
yeah, of course,
no.
and that's
I
what
need
that's
to
also
count
what
that
he
either.
said. He basically said that too. That no,
Yeah.
it
That was
exists,
a
but
I can't even
made-for-TV
remember.
movie. Someone had a Cousin Eddie's Island Adventure shelf sitting on Cousin Adventure movie sitting on a shelf, and they just half-assedly tied Christmas to it when they couldn't sell it any other way. And NBC was like, "We'd really like a Christmas Vacation too." Uh, and it's Christmas when they're on the island. Phew, here you go.
I'm glad Husey explained it to me because I was a little bit confused because years and years ago, a partner I had said that it was her favorite Christmas movie, and I never watched it while we were together because she didn't like watching Christmas movies. I'm like, how do you have a favorite Christmas movie but don't want to watch it? I don't know. I digress. I finally watched it, and I was confused because there is no vacation. In fact, literally, basically, the entire movie takes place in one location. Not in one room, but it's just basically the guy's front yard and inside the house. Which,
Right.
there is no vacation involved. In fact, another character maybe can be considered taking a vacation, but even he isn't. He's visiting folks for the holiday. That's not a vacation, that's a holiday.
That's Cousin Eddie's house.
Right, and he just
Where
moved
he
it.
goes is just where he lives.
And he just moved it. So I was confused about the vacation part. So I am glad that Husey explained that it's a series and the vacation is just the
Okay.
title of the series. Vacation has
Yeah, to
nothing
me,
to do
that
with
never-
it. National Lampoons is the heading, and then it is vacation, and then the movie is Christmas.
Right, Annie. You're so cute.
Look,
That's
I'm
actually the
stupid.
first time I
I
thought
I
of
have
that.
my own version of autism, okay? And sometimes
me
I need things
too.
to click correctly, otherwise they don't make sense.
Exactly. I needed to be like broken down a certain way, and you could explain it 13 times. Someone
Which
tried to teach me
explains why
poker once.
John's character is not canon in the Chevy Chase Christmas movie.
John's character?
Yeah, National Lampoon's One Too Many in John's character in that. That
Oh,
nothing
okay,
to
okay, so
nothing to do. That's
National
not
Lampoon's-
exactly. That's just
Vacation-
that's like saying Tom Clancy's.
No,
Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell does not have anything to do with Tom Clancy's Ghost
I'm
Recon.
not getting involved in this battle.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Vacation
Lampoon.
movie is a series unto itself. National Lampoon's presents. Lorne Michaels presents. Mel
National
Brooks
They put their name
presents.
on it.
Mad Magazine or Cracked or something. They used to do like funny magazines back, or like The Onion. They used to do shit like that.
Oh, I loved the
I used to have a
Onion.
bunch of. I used to have a bunch.
Nobody
of
likes
National Lampoon
onions.
books.
Cashew. And honestly,
So-
I'm not a huge fan of onions, so that's appropriate.
The National Lampoon had a famous cover where there was a cute little dog and someone had a handgun and it said, "Buy this magazine or we shoot this dog."
Yes,
my
it was always stuff like that. It was so.
gosh.
Yeah, it was great.
Not the dogs.
No, it was like. But
Well,
it was
not
like
if you
geared
buy the
towards,
magazine.
Like 20-year-olds, you know. Yeah, yeah. If you bought the magazine, dog was fine.
Annie, do you shoot guns?
I haven't in a long time, but I was born, raised, and bred on it. My dad is he was in the military and afterwards became like an avid gun collector and a hobby user. Never went hunting, but we would go to the range all the time, shoot all of his guns, disassemble them, clean them, and because
No,
generally, as
disassemble.
long as you're polite and friendly, people at the range will also let you shoot their guns. So I've shot all sorts of other
Okay.
people's guns. I've shot a Thompson, like a Tommy gun. I've shot an M1 Garand. I've
Okay.
shot all sorts of
I don't know
pistols.
Any of these are. All I know is one of my favorite experience of all time was going to the Winchester Mansion. And
Is that from Supernatural?
the Winchester, it's the people that made a gun.
Oh,
right?
okay. So not Supernatural. Same
Not a
last name.
Supernatural.
Same last name. No relation.
Now, is there guns made Winchester?
Yes.
Can
Yeah. There are.
somebody-
Yes.
Okay,
Absolutely. There are
so,
Winchesters. Yes.
from my understanding, they had like a mansion somewhere in California. And I was little and I went there twice, once when I was little, once when I was like 15.
Mhm.
But I just remember it was like a beautiful old house in California with these great big palm trees. And it was like a museum of the people who owned the house. They were the Gun family, but it got haunted. So it's very interesting. I don't remember exactly. Now I'm going to remind myself. Let me make a
Can
note
ghosts
of it.
shoot guns?
I
Uh,
don't think
ecto
so.
guns, not physical guns.
Oh,
They have to
ecto
possess.
cooler.
They have to possess somebody to use a regular firearm, but then they still can't use ghost bullets because they can't load ghost bullets into a regular gun. So it's a little,
Because ghosts can like push people and they can rip open cabinets, the kitchen cabinets. Thank goodness that everyone's fridge comes with an automatic shutting in case the ghost has enough power to pull the fridge door out. It could really fuck with you then.
right. That's why you got to put baby latches on stuff, even if you don't have kids.
I have no idea what the fuck you guys are talking about.
Talking about ghosts, like
Poltergeists.
haunting you, like like when they like
Okay.
open your cabinets, rattle your shit around. That's why you gotta get baby latches on
Don't
stuff,
be
so they can't,
rattling me.
so they can't open your cabinet and throw all your plates around. You just put a little baby latch on it, and then they'll just be like,
Oh my.
"Fuck, all right,
Okay.
whatever."
So wait, so I be babysitting. Don't get me started. So I have a baby.
So you would
I asked,
absolutely be able to defeat most forms of ghosts.
yes. So listen to this. I literally asked for Christmas for a baby, and it was like a Christmas miracle. One was delivered, like literally hand delivered to me the other
Did you
day.
get a reborn?
No, I wish. I want one of those dolls. I'm not lying. I
Oh
watched
no!
a
Oh
million.
no!
You are.
Okay, forget the desk. I'm not buying you the desk. I'm helping buy
gotta
you a
get the doll
reborn.
now.
Oh no, and I want one of the fake pregnancy bellies. I didn't get to enjoy my pregnancy, so motherfuckers, we're all gonna pretend pregnant with me. We're
Okay,
all
so
gonna play pretend, okay, for
so can I
9
buy those both at
months.
the same place? The pregnancy belly and the reborn? Yeah, forget your desk. Never mind. You can keep not having a desk. I'm getting you a reborn and your pregnancy belly.
My
So
brain
she
goes
can
over.
prop it up on her pregnancy tummy and lay down in stream. So then
Hush,
she
I
can have like a
have
Yeah,
chin
dreams
angle.
exactly.
and ambition. I know that there's a doctor out there that could make a baby and put it inside me. I know there is.
Yes, it's called. Never mind.
Okay, anyway,
There is a
regardless,
process.
I
here's what
prefer
I'm
the
trying to
There's a
say.
process.
Yeah.
I have a
It
baby
exists.
that's already here, so I don't have to do any of the hard work. It's already here. She's alive, beautiful, and so I love that I have no clutter or tchotchkes because when the baby comes to my house,
They're gonna be
she's
like, "Damn, this
almost
fucking place is boring as
no,
hell."
no. We'll have toys. We always have toys, but she's gonna be a walker soon, so I can't have her getting into my
Oh
things.
no, she got bit. She's gonna be a walker.
Oh
Okay,
my God, she's 11
so
months old, and I'm having a birthday party for her in
explain what
January.
part of this prevents you from having a picture on the wall behind you.
Hush. It gives me stress. I always feel like if I wanna, I always felt like if I had to just say whatever,
The baby says,
go,
"Dang, y'all got
I just
Nintendo here?"
no shush. I will figure it out on my remote. All you need is your clothes, is what I'm basically saying. Everybody has too much shit. Look at your Annie. Look at all that behind you.
Yeah, it's
I know it makes
fantastic.
you happy. It makes you happy. I get it, but does it give you like a little bit of a like a it's too
No,
much?
no, because I
Oh,
because I make
He's
sure
laying on the
I
couch.
make sure specifically to downscale and get rid of the things that I don't need, don't look at, don't appreciate.
exactly. Okay, as long as you know when something comes in, something has to go out.
There's a threshold. I
I like when something goes in and out over and over and over again. That's a
All
fun
right,
process.
there's children
That's
watching.
yeah.
who?
What are you
Jake-
talking about?
Jacob.
No,
Went
what,
back to
I
sleep.
didn't say anything dirty. That's
How dare you
your dirty mind if you
infantilize
got
Jake?
anything
He is
dirty
a
out of that.
grown man. He is on super tip. He is collecting income.
I know. I feel so bad sometimes because I do treat him like a baby. He is a grown
well,
man.
I do have a tab that I'm sharing now of babies that you can treat like babies. We have a
Ooh.
price point on some of these reborns.
Oops, wrong one.
Oh, I want that little one. Do
The,
they
the
have
one with the so the little one with the weird hands, he's $425.
type in
Alessandro, this very little one,
They're
is
disgusting.
$1,000.
olive skin. I want it to be a very olive.
Damn, you
baby.
immediately went to race.
It's not race.
I know.
Well, there's Ziva. Ziva doesn't have as fair a skin as the others. She is holy shit, $1,350. No,
She is way
Yeah,
too
minority
old.
babies are expensive.
No, it's not a. I have a specific color. You know that pink? I don't like that pink.
Those aren't human eyes on that one. Okay, I'll try.
Oh,
I'll
that
try
was a
typing in
cutie.
olive.
So
Which one
brown,
is the
not
right
pink. Got
one?
The
it.
one all the way on the right. That's like a nice pink.
Is no
A-
there picture in
Alessandro.
picture. That's what it's called.
Let's see if we can find a nice $650 model rather than the $1,000 model.
All right, go. Follow my
800.
finger.
Oh, sorry.
These are none of
She's
mine.
swiping. She's swiping. She's swiping. She said next.
No, no,
Next.
no,
She
no.
on fucking baby Tinder right now.
Yes,
it
I
won't let me
am.
swipe any faster. This is as
Okay.
fast as it'll
Oh,
let me swipe.
no. Oh, what is this little one?
He's
This little
flexing.
naked one.
He's flexing. He's strong as hell. Leave him alone.
Him. Oh my God.
He ugly as hell and strong as fuck. Leave him alone.
Something like this. Ah, a boy. I never had a boy. I need one.
Okay,
Oh my
I
God,
like
how
his
cute
pose
is
here.
this?
He's ready to party in this pose.
This kid is turned. I need
Oh, and he's
this
got a
video.
pecker.
Oh my gosh, it's a baby. I can't wait. We're gonna dress it so cute though. Oh my gosh, this is
Okay,
wild.
you want this one,
How
but
dare
with
you.
more olive skin.
No, I kind of like. This is a nice little baby.
Fuck you!
Okay. Oh, only $350,
What was that
$45 shipping and
noise?
handling.
I'm dropping.
This-
I didn't
I'm
sign
playing
up for grocery
drops.
shopping. We were supposed to be talking about
dare
Escape from New
you.
York and Christmas. Now,
Oh,
why
how
are we
dare
baby
you.
shopping?
All right. Christmas, Annie. I'm sorry. I could do this.
Christmas
all
is
day.
ruined.
I'm sorry for ruining Christmas,
No,
but I
Dee
want
Dee
a
wants
baby.
Dee Dee wants a baby doll for Christmas, and they're not cheap anymore. I can get you a $3.50 one from the Dollar General. $350 for a fake kid seems a little pricey. Are you gonna
I
fake
get it.
fake oatmeal?
Listen.
Judging by the prices of the others, actually, that $350 fake kid was
Kind of a
very
steal.
modestly priced.
Yeah, kind of a
I
steal,
picked a
honestly.
really
Well,
reasonable
the-
You're
price
stealing
child.
babies.
Didn't I
Compared to
pick
the
a good price
$1,400
one?
Asian kid, I think you're buying the fake baby based on its fake potential, right? If you get a fake Asian, it's gonna be good at fake men.
White chocolate asking, are these taxidermy babies? Seriously,
Oh
nightmare
my
fuels.
God.
What are those? What are those made out of? It's horrible.
No, stop it. It's this flesh feeling, and it's heavy.
That's
It's a
disgusting.
I do have the specs I can read off here. Let's see, sculpt.
Don't yuck my happiness.
Get a real
paint
baby.
style, painted.
To
There's
have
plenty.
one.
Just
It's
go
a
to the
paint-
toy store and steal one out of the stroller. When some mom walks away from her shopping cart, just walk away with that.
Listen, I am not going to kidnap anybody. That was my biggest fear, was kidnappers. I didn't leave my child with
Oh,
anybody. I didn't trust anyone.
I,
So
I
now
thought.
in the real world, I will never steal somebody's child. However, when I see a baby, I will ask to hold it, and I know that's weird.
When you said my biggest fear was kidnapping, I thought that you were afraid you were going to turn into a kidnapper. That you're fighting
No,
that fear
God,
every day.
no.
The Green Goblin
The
mask is
urge
speaking to you.
just
Steal it.
yoink.
Take the baby.
I will never forget. I was in a hotel lobby once, right?
And
there
somebody
was this
kidnapped
little
you?
Girl, hush you, eating a banana, and she has banana all over her hands, right? And now I don't have little kids anymore. I'm like, oh my goodness, she's with her father, and I could tell he's useless.
Ugh.
So I open my
The banana's just going
I
to be there
open
for the
my
rest of the day.
backpack, and I go rummaging through. I have vagina wipes in there. I'm like, look at it, like a little thing of vagina wipes. So I take out two. I'm like, here we go. Wash the little baby's hands. It was so perfect. I don't even got little kids anymore, and I'm prepared. Who's better at this than me?
Somebody who
won't
asks
argue that.
permission?
Oh, the father was so thankful. Hush.
I know. But you never can be too careful.
Oh God, stranger danger. I don't look like danger, and I'm not a
That's the
stranger.
point.
I don't
You-
come in like
You look
"Hello."
unassuming. They're gonna be like,
Oh.
"Oh my God, okay, you're so
You know who
awesome.
you
I'm gonna let."
sound like?
Tell me, who do I sound like?
Forgot it. Nobody.
Nice. Thanks to insult me. I sound like nobody.
Go on, Christmas movies.
No, the Christmas movies are dead. You ruined it with weird babies.
You ruined Christmas movies.
They're over.
You ruined Christmas like gravy that's too thick. It's ruined.
Let me see your shirt, Annie.
It's just
That's
a
your fault,
Walgreens
man.
shirt. It's just all about Walgreens stuff. The big long
Medical.
paragraph of crap.
That's not crap. It's important
Yes.
information.
No, it's not. Nobody reads this on the information. They look at your shirt, my shirt, and say, "You work here?" And I say,
Like, take a wild guess. That's
When
all
I
right.
was
I always get asked at stores for help. Like, people are like, could you help me get this in a size 12? And I'm like, I guess. And so I start helping strangers because I'm like, I mean, they obviously need fucking help, but I don't work here. Where's the people that work here? So it's good that you
"You
wear
have
that
to.
shirt.
You have to say that. You have to be like, I don't work here, but I'd be happy to help you."
You don't
Never
have
ever
to.
wear.
What difference does it make? Like, then they're gonna be like, "Oh no, that's all right. Don't that." And they obviously
You're
need
gonna
help.
allow these people to assume whatever they want. They're just gonna be
I
able to
do
walk
all
up
the
to anybody in the
time.
store and be like, "Hey, you work here? Go grab me something out of the back." Be like,
Yeah.
I'm more. Yeah, no.
Who-
I'm more
what?
worried about Dee getting
2026.
addicted to the helping. Like, oh, I like helping people, so she just starts showing up at Target in a red.
and then
shirt to
that's when
help
you get
people,
somebody in
and not even
trouble.
working there.
And then that's when you get somebody in trouble because then you become a liability, and then you get somebody
Yeah.
fired because the manager didn't
You-
kick you out.
yeah, you might
There's too many
accomplish
rules in
several
life.
shifts before
I know
anyone
it's. I'm
notices
not
that
saying
you
you're
don't
in the
actually
wrong.
work
I'm
there.
just saying
Exactly.
you're
That's
doing
what
wrong
you're doing.
things.
Okay, well, I'll stop doing wrong things. I'll just
Stop
sit in
helping
my
people.
house.
Never
No,
help
I'll just sit
anybody.
in my house and just keep my mouth shut because what brings me happiness doesn't apparently is unheard of.
You can't do other people's shopping unless you go to
Being nice,
Instacart.
that's garbage.
Oh, that's a job. That is a
Mhm,
paying
mhm.
job.
Yeah,
It
get
sounds
make
like,
money for it.
you want you could be a personal assistant and be very happy.
Ooh, yeah.
There's do you live near Los Angeles? There's so many rich people that have a personal assistant. But it is Los Angeles. So even
Yeah,
with a
it was
well-paying
kind of.
job, you have to live in Skid Row.
I'm a little bit of already of a personal assistant, but I don't charge anyone.
See? You need to start charging people. Like I was
Even once in
talking
a
about with
while,
my
you got to pick a
organizational
mark
abilities.
and be like, "You're getting charged today."
Yeah, this one's for free. I'm going to start charging people. I want to buy a box truck so I have somewhere to store their horse shit in the
I
meantime. And it's
understand,
also
like,
a rolling billboard.
I get it. Like, we need money to survive. I get it. I just would rather not have to. I'd rather someone else take care of that part of it and I just survive.
Exactly
need a
my
business
point.
partner is what you're
Somebody
saying.
else should take care of it, like the Walmart employees.
That's why I'm going to stay home and do nothing.
You win. Now you don't have to do less effort, and you're doing the right thing by helping nobody.
Holy moly, you can't win with you guys.
You know,
And I even
speaking
bought
of
all my
LA, I
tickets out
do
for
I
you
do
guys.
want to transition back to talking to movies. Christmas is over. Y'all ruined it with Weirdo
Okay,
Babies.
Yeah.
But we are
never mind what
talking
we
about
said, you're right.
Annie,
Escape from New York and
Of
Escape
course.
from
Okay,
LA.
now you're wrong again.
Annie, I wore this shirt for you. Can you at least acknowledge it?
Let me make you full screen and I can see
No,
it.
not all that. Let's get up. I'll do a little dance for you. There you go,
Hurry up
everybody.
so
Ooh,
I can do
wow.
some screen casts. Yay!
You like it?
I do.
Fancy?
Absolutely.
I'm not that gay.
I thought you were.
I'm mildly gay.
Oh, my bad. Let me button up then.
No, what?
All right, Dee Dee.
I was
present-
just saying that. Yeah, women.
Sorry, everybody. Annie's
Women.
not into girls like that.
Women.
apparently.
Dee Dee presents a compelling
They
argument.
always
Never
twist
mind
everything you say.
Everything Annie and I said, your compelling rebuttal there. Yep, you won.
All I know is I heard her say something on stream the other day, and I was like, "Ooh, okay, Annie."
I probably said something offensive because I do that.
Not, it wasn't offensive, but I knew where your head was at. So I was like, okay. So I thought you'd like my shirt, but apparently I didn't know where your head was at.
I
I
do
tend
like
to-
the shirt. That's why I made you
tend
full
to read
screen.
People wrong. Poor final boss must have thought I was crazy. I was like, "You're
She's
gonna be my
gaslighting all of us right now.
He's the cutest, though.
No, you're
Who?
gaslighting us.
Me?
I
You're nuts.
I liked your shirt and you in the shirt. That's why I put you on full screen and said, "Ooh, wow," because I do like your shirt.
But then you say you're not that gay.
Gay as in into dudes. Like
I'm not
men.
a dude.
According to some people.
What?
We're in a universe that isn't very accepting of trans people, so when people call me a man, it's fine because I don't care. I'm not torn up about it. You can
Oh,
you
I
can
get
get it
what you're
wrong
saying.
and it's
However
fine.
You look at me.
Whichever way you want to call me gay, you're correct.
I love it. That makes such sense.
Anyway, moving on to the next topic. Have either of you seen Escape from New York? Because clearly that is what Arkham City is based on. Or the other way around. Arkham City is based on Escape from New York. Clearly, let's just put an entire city as a prison, and then they can just do whatever they want in there. It's fine. And if they try to get out, then we can kill and murder them. And then some shenanigans happens, and then the prison ends up being like its own independent nation because, different things happen in Batman and in the movie, but it's basically the same story of prisoners run a city and become an independent nation and try to take over the world.
But this is Batman?
No, Batman Arkham City and Arkham Knight both take place in a city that's been walled off, and all prisoners just get sent in there, and it's like, there's no jails, there's no whatever, no curfew. It's just a wild land. You guys can make your own society or just kill each other and beat each other up. The only rule is you can't get out until your sentence is up. That's basically the only rule.
That sounds fun.
Well, no rules, no guns in Batman and Escape from New York. In Escape from LA, they're apparently allowed to have guns because LA is cooler than New York. I'm not saying I agree in that, but I'm just saying in the movie, LA is full of guns, and in the movie, New York is not full of guns. So
it's easier to get rid of all the guns in New York than all of LA, is what John Carpenter was saying.
I didn't realize that. Is that a fact, though?
So the movie takes place.
You just needed to escalate. So guns in the second one.
The movie takes place on Manhattan Island. It's been walled off, and all the prisoners just chill there. And it hit me like a weird, just like, not PTSD because I haven't seen it before, but like this weird deja vu thing where a part of the movie was coming up, and I'm like, I've seen this before, and I've never seen this movie. Something is about to happen, and it's when this guy is walking and he hears a guy pulling up, and he says, "That's the Duke. I know the sound of his engines. Don't mess with the Duke." Everybody knows that, and then he like runs off, and he's out. Like basically, that's the last scene of the movie with this character, and I was like, "That's where this is from." So hold on, John thinks he's a pimp black guy. Is that who he thinks he is? Because the Duke in that movie is A, bad guy, B, black, and C, like a pimp player type guy. I don't think John's any of those guys.
So you
I mean, John sucks, but I wouldn't call him like a bad guy. He's so inept he can't even be bad.
The Duke, both are referencing John Wayne. John Wayne was the Duke. Both Buddy John and this movie with Here Comes the Duke. Here comes the most badass motherfucker gunslinger that's going to kill us. Oh, no. That's all you need to do in a movie adjacent to John Wayne times. Call him the Duke and show someone running away. And like Mongo. Mongo was the Duke.
What is a Mongo?
Saddles.
And this is still this
Escape from New York.
Escape from New York.
Okay. And all right, go ahead.
We're only talking about Escape from New York. The only reason I brought up Batman is because it's very similar. It's like they said, "Oh, that's cool, a prison city. Let's just take that idea and then put like Batman's story in it."
You can't plant a seed in my head, Annie.
Has nothing to do with Batman. It's just a nice similarity.
So, but did you know that was the scene from the movie before you watched it? Because if I was watching a whole movie and then that, I would make such a scene in my house. It wouldn't even be funny.
I was thinking it and like putting it together because I was like, okay, there's a character named the Duke in here, and then as this character was like more and more prevalent throughout the movie, I was like, I feel like I've heard this guy's voice before, but you know, like,
But he's nothing like the Duke, so you couldn't.
yeah, like I was like, okay, yeah, because the only scene from this movie I've ever seen is the clip that John plays before his show of that's the sound of his engines.
And you wait, time out. First of all, you know for a fact John never found that clip. Somebody else found it.
Yeah,
sent
of
it
course.
To him, or he found it on.
He might know the movie. He might know the movie, but
Because
I
there's no
I doubt
way.
he likes the movie. It like.
I doubt he could clip something.
Of course, no. Somebody definitely sent that to him, and he's like, "Oh, you're the Duke here. This is about the Duke. Everybody, don't mess with the Duke." There you go. Perfect.
Jeez, that would have freaked me out.
Yeah,
I gotta see this
so-
in the real time.
Yeah, so I was like, I was like just like putting it together as little puzzles, and then the scene was coming up. I could feel it coming like a train, and I'm like, pause this, and he's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, there's a scene that's about to come up. I've never seen this movie. They're gonna be like in an alley, and
It's dark.
and it's dark, and there's this guy right here is gonna say something about engines and don't mess the Duke, and then like. Not even like 45 seconds later, that scene comes up, and I'm just like,
Holy
"Oh
shit.
wow, that was weird." I
lost my
had
shit.
no idea this was coming because I didn't know what that clip was from, and
Me
I had
neither.
no idea it was from this movie. I didn't put two and two together until literally it was like about to hit me in the face, and I'm like, "Oh!"
That is so exciting. I love when shit like that happens.
Kind of felt stupid, but kind of felt smart that I saw it before it was coming. I was like, "Wait, hold on, this is about to happen."
You had to and who were you with that you had to let them know?
My friend Sean, he usually comes over on Tuesdays after our book review podcast, and then we hang out. We get dinner and watch a movie. So for the last couple weeks, we watched It, the remake one, part 1 and part 2, and then we watched Escape from New York and now Escape from LA. So I just kind of go back and review the movie that I watched with him because it's fresh in my mind from last night.
Got it. Awesome.
Are you going over the whole John Carpenter catalog?
He really likes John Carpenter. We did The Thing in like September. So now it's
So you
what's
just-
the
Assault
one
on
with the
Precinct
Satanic
13.
Church?
haven't seen that one yet.
Oh, that's a good one.
Do you pick the
yeah.
movies or do you guys?
Sometimes I pick them. Sometimes he picks them if I don't have something I want to watch. Like the Day After Tomorrow, or the Tom Cruise like time loop movie. I wanted to see that, so we watched that a couple of weeks ago.
Okay, I've been dying to watch this movie, the David and Goliath, the cartoon David. Have you seen the trailer for it?
The big movie version, yes. David, the big CGI movie version, is out in theaters now.
What? You see saying it like that for?
Because it's Hollywood's take on a Bible story. We haven't seen that in a while. It's
Oh, that's a
been
good point, yeah.
long
The way
time.
you're saying it, I think you're
Yep.
making fun of me, though. I really want to see it.
No,
No, I
it's
think
not
he's
that.
making fun of
We're
Hollywood.
gonna see what. Yes, we're gonna see what Hollywood does with a religious story in
Exactly.
a.
Yeah, I don't have
well, in a
confidence in what Hollywood's
time-
going to do with it.
Well,
So
I
I could be
do.
wrong.
Because
And-
I saw the trailer and I said, okay. I
It's
know the
animated, so at least I
story.
have a leg up there because doing it live action, taking the Bible seriously is a little bit too much. You have to take it with a little bit of whimsy because it's
Sounds like heresy.
it's a story of God.
Yep.
You know,
I think
like
it's down.
you have to take
But
it with.
then, like, I watched, I'm sorry, a lot of Christmas movies. Like, that's really like the storyline underneath all the Christmas movies that I enjoy, all of my favorites. Like I
Like It's a
didn't
Wonderful Life?
realize- Oh, all right, yes, but like I didn't even realize watching like Peanuts until realizing watching Peanuts like this year how deep that was, and I was like, oh my gosh, like it really moved me back, like because I remember it was pretty much a lot of the plots were that. So I'm just looking forward to seeing David. I want to see it. Don't make fun of me, Dylan.
I don't think he
could
was.
you could be right. I could
If
be
any
wrong.
of-
I don't have
any-
faith in Hollywood doing
Um,
anything anymore.
I'm not
Correct.
busy this weekend. If anybody in New Jersey wants to go to the movies, there you go.
If you fly
think
me
they're
out to
halfway in
New Jersey,
Delaware.
I'll be there.
Oh, Annie, I wish. Oh.
So, the plot of Escape from New York is pretty simple. There's this, like, it's like kind of just a running joke throughout the first and second movie that basically everybody on Earth knows this guy. His name is Snake. That's like the main character's name. And everybody knows him. Everybody he meets has heard and seen the news story specifically and know exactly who this guy is and what he's up to. It's like a running theme that everybody knows exactly who this guy is. He's like ultra famous. But
He's like Norm.
yeah,
Does he not like it?
Everybody knows
he
his
doesn't seem to
name,
care.
but they're not always glad he came.
He doesn't seem to care. The president, his plane crashes in New York, and Snake is like this badass military guy, so they're like, go rescue the president. And knowing Snake is kind of like a rebel guy, they inject him with like basically a bomb in his neck that's gonna blow up if he doesn't save the president and bring him back. So
Okay.
it's like
You're saying that Snake has to delete the bomb in his neck because snakes are good at deleting things.
I get that.
Huh?
The Spurg Snake was the Grinch who deleted Christmas.
Yeah,
There's a
sounds
whole
like-
backstory.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna need to hear this, but
Karmic accused me of deleting his Amazon wish list and costing him $12,000 in lost merchandise.
deleting a wish list doesn't lose you anything. I have
Yeah,
quite a
yes,
fucking
it does.
wish
It
list.
takes the money right out of your bank
Right out of
account
your
and
pocket.
sends the item into space, so you can't have it. That's what it does.
Shot it from a cannon
then
into
you ruined-
space.
Then you deleted Christmas. Sorry, Spurg. I have to
Right,
side with
yeah.
Karmic
Yeah.
on this. It makes sense.
Karmic.
It's so stupid. If it is true and everything like that, surely there's like a history of what's been in your wish list or things like that, and you could just like go re-add them. Or if you even kind of remember your own brain, you kind of know what should be in your wish list because it's stuff that you're wishing
I would
for.
remember the most important things.
Yeah,
And just
you would definitely
started
remember
anew.
if you wanted a $12,000 dance floor.
Yeah, the disco floor. He's John Travolta.
Oh my god,
He's
there
John
was a disco
Travolta.
floor on there.
Yeah, he wanted
there
like one of those
was.
light up disco floors.
What's that
Oh
gay
my
character he does? That is the
Catty
real him
Z.
just screaming.
Yeah,
That
yes.
is him screaming
He's
to
John
come out.
Travolta.
That's
Disco floor.
Caddy Z is the real Karmic.
Yeah, it's Caddy Z.
I can't get the Bull Machine song out of my head, so I'm not gonna.
Up and down.
Ah,
Is the
That's the worst
queen of the
one.
Bull Machine.
Is
His-
that one of his AI songs?
Yes,
Yeah,
and
his
it's
AI
all-
songs
because, like,
are
the way
actually
the
kind
girls-
of good.
Yeah, when the girls dance, because I
They're
just
mathematically
kinda,
good, Annie. You
I
can't
know.
call it
I
good when
I
it's
didn't say he
mathematically
I
good.
didn't say he has talent or skill or anything like that or wow, Karmic is impressive for pressing the buttons that he pressed. I'm saying the song is actually pretty okay.
Karmic
you,
is saying he's
Andy.
impressive for pushing the buttons.
Yeah,
Yes, he
absolutely.
thinks that. I'm great job, GPT, Sora, whatever fucking thing he used. You kicked ass. You are a decent musician at
and
making
it
Karmic's music.
It requires his personal brain to put in that whatever kind of prompt to put
The
out
prompt.
whatever that is. You have to give him a little credit.
No,
'cause
I
my
don't,
brain
because
would
knowing this
never-
guy, he uses like 3 AI in a row. He tells one AI, like, I want a song about
Stop
this.
it.
And then the AI writes him a song, and then he puts it in another one that says, hey, change these parts of the song to make it about this. And then he runs it into a third one that makes the song.
I say
I guarantee
something?
it. There's no way he has any
so
actual creative
heartbroken.
process in this.
No, I would be so heartbroken. Like, think about someone who writes you a love letter now in 2026. You know,
They're gonna be a
they-
machine. They're
Or not even that.
Ha-
like,
didn't you
if
see-
they
didn't you see the movie
can't
Her?
vote-
that's literally the guy's job, is writing letters for other people.
No.
Yeah, like you in the movie Her, that's the company that he works at. They like you go to like fantasticgreetingcards.com or whatever, and then you're like, hey, I need you to send my mom a card for her birthday. And then the guy sits there, he designs the card, puts all the text on it, and then he sends you a copy. He's like, is this good? And you're like, yep. And then he sends it to your mom for you. You have
That's-
nothing to do with it. You just say yes or no.
That's devil's work.
The only difference between that and what Karmic is doing is there's a guy pressing all the buttons and there's a computer pressing all the buttons. And Karmic says yes or no at the end.
disappointment then.
I'm
Yes,
Take it all
the,
back.
the songs are
Because
still
that's-
fine. He had nothing to do with them though.
They are, yeah, no, the songs are decent. But no,
Do, do,
seriously,
do,
it's like
oh!
that part. Yeah. Do-do-do-do.
Yeah, it's mathematically good, right? It's just it is good.
So dumb. I don't know what's wrong with us. Something's wrong with us. We're broken humans.
Speaking of broken
No,
humans,
walnut
this
bread.
snake guy is totally insane.
Tell me.
He has like no character. There's actually like no character going on. He's basically just a walking gun. That's like his character. They inject the bomb. He glides in, and then he finds the president and basically gets him out. It's a pretty simple movie. There's a
The
bunch
bomb
of
never goes off. He saves the president.
He saves the president, gets back just in time that they deactivate the bomb, and for whatever reason, he does not snap and kill everybody there that put the bomb in him. He just is like, all right, cool, well, see you later. And then fast forward a couple of, actually like 15 years, because the first movie takes place in 1998, and the second movie takes place in 2013. So fast forward some years, and then he's been... The reason he did the job, even though it was forced upon him, is that if he successfully rescues the president, he gets a pardon for all his crimes that he's done. Because he's like, he just does whatever he wants and breaks rules, and because he's like the main character guy. So they're like, do this and you'll get a pardon. I would have demanded also tax exemption like the guys in Armageddon, but
Ooh,
hey.
Smart Annie. Look at things that bother me. Taxes.
Did you actually write that down?
Yeah, no, look.
Did we get to
And
all
then
the
I wrote
notes?
my taxes on taxes.
Yeah, compounding taxes is the most powerful force in the universe. According to Einstein.
Thank you. I know quantum physics. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Do you?
I do.
Oh, wow, that's
Do
pretty
you?
impressive. I mean, I don't know all of them. I know like there is basics of them and that they exist
Me
and
too.
that
That's it.
yeah.
I know enough to just have a conversation, like a light convo. Anyway, go back to this.
If I truly
Taxes.
understood quantum physics, I would have quantum leapt out of this asshole's body by now. God damn
Yeah,
it.
no kidding.
Amen, right?
The second movie is kind of nonsensical, and because it's so nonsensical, I'll argue it's better than the first movie, because the first movie kind of takes itself seriously. The guy gets in there, he kills some bad guys, he goes against the Duke, he like rescues this girl, stops some stuff from going on, stops the Duke from doing an uprising, because he's trying to take over New York and then pose a threat to the rest of the United States. He quells all of that, whatever, saves the president, and then goes off and just starts being a jerk again. 15 years later, he gets arrested, and then they bring him to LA because simultaneously as he's getting arrested, the president's daughter kidnaps a technology that allows, like, satellites to turn off all computers on Earth. So she kidnaps...
president.
EMP.
Yeah, she kidnaps the button. So,
This is a new president.
new
obviously.
president. Yeah, 15 years
Okay.
later. Yeah.
And she takes like the button.
Yeah, she takes the button to basically turn off all the computers on Earth. So she's like, my dad's evil, blah, blah, blah. Nope, nope, nope. And escapes from her plane and crashes into LA. So conveniently, Snake has been arrested, and he already rescued one president from a prison city. So fuck it, let's go rescue the president's daughter from the prison city. Except we don't care about the daughter. She's a traitor. Kill the daughter, rescue the device, and then we will give you a full pardon for all the crimes you've done since the last time we gave you a full pardon. And that's not really a good incentive for him. So again, they tell him that they put like a virus in him, and in X amount of hours, the virus will activate and kill him. So now he has, instead of a bomb, he has like a virus in him that's going to kill him. And as the time goes on, he's going to get weaker and weaker. So it makes him want to do the mission faster, because then it's going to be harder the longer he takes.
Okay.
It's really kind of stupid, because at that point, I would have just been like, okay, cool, I have the virus, I'm not doing this, it's fine. And then they give him guns, so suiting him up and whatever. He tries multiple times to kill the people that are like in the room with him, and they're just holograms. The movie just keeps showing that like we have this really good hologram technology.
But wait, no,
not-
he doesn't
not
know
as
they're
far as-
holograms.
No, he doesn't know it. He doesn't know it the first time because he tries to jump over the table and attack them, and he just like falls through them because they're just holograms. The second time, as he's about to get sent like to the city, he has his gun. He's all geared up, and they're like, "All right, you ready to go?" And he's like, "Yep," and like tries to kill them, but they're holograms again. And he's like, "Oh, of course. Well, I'm stupid." And then he goes and does his mission. So the movie establishes that there's really, really good holograms. It'll come important later. He gets some like James Bond technology, one of them being a like hologram camera emitter. He gets guns with extra ammo. He gets like a tracking device. He has a watch that is overly produced to just show a timer. It doesn't show you what time it is. It shows him how much time he has left to live.
Like a countdown.
Yep.
Okay.
So and what makes it even stupider is it's a big thing on his wrist, like this big. It doesn't always show the time. He has to press a big fat button to turn on the time.
Continuity. That would be a continuity fucking nightmare if it was just on all the time.
Yes.
That's why they have the button, because
Yeah.
they were ripping their hair out when they were like, how do we make this clock? Well, the clock just isn't going all the time. He
Oh,
presses the
I
button.
get it.
Yeah, it's a
gotta
movie.
make
It's a movie thing that they made into a in movie thing because they're like, yeah, we don't want to explain the time and make every scene correctly timed. Like, oh crap, I only have 2 minutes to get to the top, and you see his timer is like that only moved 38 seconds.
That's so cheesy.
Yeah, so they just have the timer turn off, and anytime he wants to look at it, he has to go click and turn the stupid timer on. It's
to stop autists like myself from saying he's off 3 seconds in this next
No, I
scene.
get
Look at
why.
this fucking bullshit without
No, it
you know what I
drives
mean.
me
Like
nuts.
Mhm.
I
I
totally
would do
would
this-
drive me nuts.
I know I've seen that in like MacGyver episodes and stuff too, where they do leave the timer running in the background, but it's like at 1 minute 40, and then they cut and it's at 1:30, and then they cut back and it's at 1:35. It's that kind of shit. So
Yeah,
that was probably brilliant on them for just shut the shit off.
it was, but they should have came up with something more clever than.
just a big fat button. Yeah, I don't know. Like, if the
It's
thing.
just the way he held.
If it was like Buzz Lightyear's thing where he has to like open a panel and then like look into it, that would be different. But no, it's just boop. Oh, okay, cool. I
It'd
have
be
5
fun.
hours left to live. All right, now this light's gonna turn off in about 10 seconds. Cool. All right.
If he had to look at it like a kaleidoscope, it's got these two little binoculars he looks into to be able to see the time.
Right, like an old Nickelodeon or something where you got like the eyewear.
So they give him a like submarine so he can go from wherever their base is under the water secretly, and then like use the jet engine to like dolphin jump over the wall. Pretty cool submarine. It's like a nuclear powered. It's basically just a missile that he's just like sitting in. He gets shot over the wall and lands in there, and that's also supposed to be his way out because it's a jet powered submarine. Except terrible CGI. The thing that the submarine lands on, the whole thing falls down and goes into the ocean, and somehow the submarine being in the water makes the submarine no longer work, even though that's exactly where the submarine is supposed to fucking be.
The submarine's most ideal location.
Stop.
And I did get a song in my head. We all live in a jet submarine.
No, that's
A
not-
jet submarine. Okay, that's terrible. I'll see myself out.
Nice, perfect.
Let me get my coat.
If we were in Dylan's brand, I could play that Duke Phillips drop.
What's a Duke Phillips track? Do it for me.
I don't know. It's,
I might have it.
let's see. It's
I
this
might have it
here.
all
There we
over.
go. Is it in here? Is it in your media assets?
Yes,
Where's
it is
the
in my
joke?
media assets.
I
Hmm.
know
Your
we're on there, but
assets.
where's the joke?
I can't change it from where I'm sitting, so I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
Okay, I'll look for some of my drops. We'll keep babbling on. while I
Yeah,
look for
so
them on my
immediately the
desktop.
submarine is just out of commission somehow. Just it fell off a little ledge into the water, and it's like, oh well, my submarine broke. Okay,
Something
sure.
might have happened. Like,
Of course,
whatever,
something might have happened.
propellers
Movie
or-
shenanigans. Yeah, it hit the water too hard after flying out of the water and slamming into it. It's fine. Whatever. So he takes his gear and he gets moving because he has a little beacon. The president's daughter had a bodyguard that came with her, which wasn't shown in the beginning of the movie. It just is like, oh, by the way, she did have a bodyguard. He was already in the escape pod. You never saw it, but he was there, so it's fine. And then
That
he
sounds like a last-minute addition when they realize they need a sub-boss. We need a big fight, and all we have is this petite, pretty lady. How are we gonna have a big fight scene at the end? I know, a bodyguard that was with her the whole time.
Except that would be a good idea, and they immediately throw it away. He goes to the first location, finds the bodyguard. They like have him pinned up as a dartboard, and people are just throwing knives at him for fun. So they just have like a pinned up corpse, and he's just like, "Oh well, there went my only lead. That I had a tracker to this guy, and he's dead as fuck. So he can't help me at all."
Okay.
And then it's like literally like video game NPC behavior. It reminds me of Red Dead, where no matter what you do, you're gonna piss everyone off. You could be the nicest guy and everyone's gonna flip out at you because you're just being you. So he's just in there. Go ahead, Dylan.
I can't wait for GTA 6 to do one of my favorite things from Red Dead 2 and just invade people's spaces. Just stand right next to them and see how they program people for me to just be uncomfortably close to them.
Like, yeah, they're in their phone, and you just pull out your sniper rifle. And
just hold a gun at someone's head. But even less than that, because they programmed, if you just get all up in someone's shit, that they're like, hey, Arthur, could you get out of here? Or whatever the fuck it was. I just love seeing how they program being an autistic person who doesn't understand personal space.
And then though, it's worse because you try to de-escalate. You're like, oh, my bad. Sorry about that. And there's a button like literally to like target them and say, hey, I'm sorry, or like relax or whatever. That doesn't always work. Sometimes that pisses them off. So sometimes you just try to walk away. But if you try to walk away, you don't always walk away fast enough for them to like stop being mad. And if you run away, then they get mad because you're a coward. So you have to walk at the correct speed to get away from them at the correct amount of time. Otherwise, they're going to be like, fuck you! Bam, 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 and just start shooting at you because you accidentally bumped into them trying to get into the bar. And it's like, look, I don't know how to be more sorry. I'm sorry. So he walks in, he sees the guard's dead, and he's like, oh, all right, whatever. And then this guy who was throwing knives at him and just walks up and he's like, engage a conversation. Hey, you're new here. Let's throw knives at this guy. And he's like, no, thanks. And he's like, no, let's throw knives at this guy. And he's like, can you tell me where your boss is? And he's like, what's your problem, dude? And he's like, all right, well, anyway. And then he just starts to walk away, and he's just like, how dare you? And then starts literally chasing him into the alley, and is like, okay, well, fuck you then, guy, and is about to throw a knife and kill the main character. So the main character just turns around and just blasts him away. That's exactly what happens in Red Dead, where I'm like, okay, I'm leaving. Sorry, no worries. And then he gets pissed off, so I leave even faster, and that pisses him off, so he tries to kill me, so I have to murder him in self-defense.
And they're going to program that a little bit different in GTA 6. I can't wait to see the attempted de-escalation, trying to... the aggravation meter.
You guys are...
this
is crazy.
He is in a prison city.
You guys play?
Well, I play... I mean...
No,
yes.
this is the movie you watch.
Yes.
And then these are the games you guys play.
I played the game because the story is good. I don't necessarily agree with how the people who made the game program the retarded people who walk around the city streets and get mad at me for playing the game as I'm supposed to play the game. I don't agree with everything that happens in the game. Yeah. And when I do my review of Red Dead with Husey, I will have quite a few fucking things to say about this topic.
Okay. Oh my god, I am so into this because you are passionate.
People just get mad at me for no reason in Red Dead, and I have to just commit crimes on accident all the time.
All of a sudden, you're a very dishonorable person for just trying to live your life.
it happens, I guess.
There is an honor meter in this. There's an honor meter, and it changes the ending based on whether you played honorably or dishonorably.
Is there really? In the game?
Yeah,
so here's a great example of how you can fuck things up on accident. So I'm riding my horse, and there's this guy who apparently kidnapped a girl, and she says, help help me. The guy turns his horse and crashes his horse into my horse. I knock the guy off the horse. The guy dies. The girl's fine. She is now pissed off at me.
Of course.
Because I accidentally saved her the wrong way. Now she's pissed off at me and I don't get any good points for what I just did. In fact, I get bad points because I murdered that guy.
There was that one time you T-boned right into another horse. That was pretty good. It was like a full speed horse collision. I've never really
So that's why it made me think of it in this movie. Is because straight up the guy's like, I'm going to now pursue you until you have to kill me. I'm so pissed off because you didn't throw a knife at this guy's corpse. I'm gonna kill you now. Makes no sense, but it's fine. He kills the guy, keeps moving to the next scene. Steve Buscemi shows up, and he's basically Steve Buscemi is he's like the tour guide for LA. He knows where all the stars live or lived, and all where the current stars live and everything like that. So
the stars live in the sky.
Good one. But I'm
Dylan.
I do have that word.
Read the
That
room,
word's
Dylan.
the joke. I
I'm
do
on
have
the
that
edge of
queued
my
up.
seat. Literally on the edge of my seat. You're like, okay.
The main villain of this LA city is basically like Castro and that famous guy with the beret and the curly hair and he's like two dictators basically put together, and he is now ruling LA. His name is Cuervo Jones, not Jose Cuervo. Cuervo Jones. Okay, different guy.
I love it.
No relation.
Tequila Jones.
So because he like runs LA, as soon as the president's daughter gets there, he finds the technology that she has and basically makes the president's daughter his side piece and takes the technology, and he's like, oh sweet, we can take over Earth because we have this weapon that can just target anybody basically. So he makes some threats to the United States, and then Cuba sends some people to start invading the United States because, again, this guy's like supposed to be Fidel Castro, but he's not. So they send Cuba. They send Cuba to attack the United States over like in Miami, and Snake is now getting closer based on some tips that he got from Steve Buscemi's character to this guy who kidnapped the president's daughter. A bunch of random shenanigans happen throughout it. That's not really important to the plot of the movie. And he gets to the point where he has to go rescue the president's daughter. It's like cartoonish how stupid people are in this movie. The main
like real life.
The main bad guy is Cuervo, but it turns out that this Steve Buscemi character is also a bad guy and turns on the main character after he has like the president's daughter with him. He shoots the main character in the back of the knee, and he's like, "Oh, he's dead for sure." A part of the sewer collapses, not even where the guy was just shot and fell into like a puddle of water. So, because I shot the guy in the back of the knee and he fell over there and some rubble fell over there, he's definitely dead. 100%. Not even a problem.
In the knee?
Yes. In the back of the
Rubble
knee.
fell over there. Some Flintstone fell over here.
Which has no bearing on the rest of the movie. He gets shot in the back of the knee and he's still able to run around and do the rest of the movie. No problem.
Oh.
So the bullet didn't hurt him that much. It's because he's the main character. So he's fine, of course.
I was ruined by an arrow to the knee.
I used to be a Snake Plissken until I took a bullet to the back of the knee.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
It's a Skyrim reference that isn't funny to anybody.
Okay. Go on.
There are two characters in this movie that don't need to exist at all, even slightly. Where they escape to in the scene I just mentioned is like a little sewer, and they know about the sewer because as Snake is scouting out this hotel that the bad guys live in, there's just a random girl in the bush that is also just stalking the bad guy. She's a random. You don't get her name. She's just like, "Hey, what are you doing here? Go find a different bush. Stop being so loud." Blah, 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 blah. And he's like, "Dude, you're the one spazzing out. Okay, fine." And he leaves, and then she follows him and is mad because they get caught. She told him to leave. He left. She followed him. They get caught.
together.
So
Oh,
they get taken in there, and the bad guy of this area, the underboss, is the Surgeon General. So he takes like people's faces and like makes plastic surgeon creatures, and he's got like a big Chad face, like chin, bulky chin, and whatever. And he's gonna like take
Shout out Bruce Campbell.
And he's gonna take the main character and this random girl's body parts and like upgrade his body and his people's bodies, because whatever, random plot line. These people have done so much plastic surgery that if they don't keep doing plastic surgery and like body transplants, their body is gonna turn into jello and they're gonna die. Has nothing to do with the rest of the movie. Complete detour. Has nothing to do. This entire scene could be cut from the movie and would not affect it at all. And to further it, this person that is with him, this girl, still doesn't have a name yet. And the scene plays out, and he gets free and then rescues her. And then this is where like the sewer collapses and crap. And this entire scene could have been cut. And if you didn't want to cut it, this random girl literally could have been a dog. It could have been a dog, and it would have been the exact same character. The character doesn't give any useful information except for where like a sewer hatch is. That's about it. That is the only piece of information that she gives him. And in fact,
which they could absolutely do.
Which they could have already seen because they passed over that sewer grate to get to the part where they got captured anyway. So after they escape, she leads him to the sewer, and then something happens to her, and it's like, oh no, random girl, whoever you are. And then she's like, my name is, it's like Tislina or something like that. It's like, cool. Who are you? What point do you have in this movie? Like, actually, she doesn't show up in the rest of the movie. She has no, the only point she existed was to be like, hey, main character, stop hiding in this bush. Hey, main character, this is where we can escape. She could have been a dog. She could have been a dog that was in the bush. He went in the bush and went like, bark, and he got out of the bush.
She was a dog.
They got captured, and then as he's escaping, he's like, well, I can't just leave this dog here. And then he lets the dog out, and then the dog like runs. He chases the dog, and then the dog leads him to the sewer. Literally could have been a dog, and there would have been no change at all to this movie. This character doesn't need to exist, and this whole scene doesn't need to exist because no information is gained from this. He doesn't get a clue as to what's going on or any deeper information. He already knew where the bad guy was, and he already knew how to get there.
Do they have a bond?
No, she's literally. I explained the entire existence of her in the movie.
I understand that, but you don't know that. Like, can you tell by their like?
No, he's annoyed because, like I said, they're hiding, and then she's like, "Get out of here! You're gonna give away our position!" And she starts like yelling at him, and he's literally like, "You're the one making all the noise," and then proceeds to get away from her because that's exactly what she said, and then she follows him and gets them caught. There's definitely no bond, except for the main character is not a like robot, and at the end when he escapes, he's like, well, it's easy to save her, so fuck it, and just saves her. And then she's like, well, sweet, now I can show you how to get out of here, which is exactly what any other, literally, if it could have been this girl, it could have been a dog, the character could have not existed, and the scene would have played exactly the same. And that's my big gripe about it is I hate when there's completely pointless shit. This entire scene in the hotel, other than just showing the Bruce Campbell being in the movie, completely pointless.
I don't think it's pointless.
Bruce Campbell is pretty important. If Robert Z'Dar had been the final stage of the plastic surgery people, that would be just amazing.
So the next character they go to meet is somebody that can help them get to Cuervo's hideout. They apparently... The plot just exactly. The plot just kind of just goes. Okay, so they go to the next area and they hear that this person called Hershey can help them, and it turns out this person Hershey used to be this guy named
a dog. Like that's the name of a doggy, Hershey. That's not the name of a human.
No, it's Hershey. You know, like she, her, but it's Hershey. This person used to be this guy named like Carjack Jackson, and now like transitioned into a girl and is now she. Again, no plot. It's just like a joke in the movie, and it's just like they like modulate the shit out of her voice. They modulate the shit out of her voice to make it deep as fuck, and she talk like this throughout the movie. It's like completely. It sounds like a computer is like changing her vocal cords because it is, and she helps Snake get to the place where the main bad guy is about to like deactivate the U.S.'s defenses to let Cuba invade, and they all go like hang gliding in to the like the plaza that they're at, and it is so badly done that it is comical.
I
They
thought
keep
you were gonna say so beautiful.
they keep reusing the same shot, and because it's a movie, everybody has unlimited ammo and bottomless magazines and guns that shoot 10 times faster than they possibly can. So as they're hang gliding down, the good guys, so to speak, are just shooting their guns with unlimited ammo, and everything in the courtyard is randomly exploding, and the people that are down on the ground, hundreds of them with guns, are just shooting randomly at the air, not even shooting at the hang gliders, because it would be very easy to shoot these slow-moving targets. They just, everybody is just exploding, everybody's just flying in circles, just shooting at everybody. Nobody shoots the main bad guy. The main character lands, and then they have like a scuffle. They have a fight. He finally gets the device, and he's able to escape with it. He gets the girl, and she comes with him.
Why did he get the girl?
Because the president's daughter is supposed to, she thinks that he's here to save her. And then he's like, well, actually, I'm here to kill you. And then he's like, I don't feel like doing it. I'm going to pretend like I didn't see you. Get away. Whatever.
Yeah.
Doesn't
You seem like that you're gonna give it up. You live.
Doesn't work because the main bad guy starts making demands to get a helicopter to get out and uses them as like a bodyguard. So the president's daughter doesn't get away anyway. So it's just they take the helicopter, which is completely bulletproof. They make that statement, and as they're flying away in the helicopter, everyone in the courtyard who hasn't been killed by the random explosions and people shooting unlimited bullets at them are all just shooting at the helicopter, doing literally nothing. Just like, oh, it's a bulletproof helicopter. Shoot it. Shoot the bulletproof helicopter. Kill it. And they can't.
Shoot it all in the one space. Certainly it'll make a dent eventually.
So the bad guy grabs a missile launcher and shoots it at the helicopter, blowing up Carjack and all the people in the back seat. They're just like, it's the only part of the helicopter that actually gets hurt by the missile. It's just like, oh, fire. Okay, they're out of the movie now. They got instantly killed by the fire. Those characters don't exist anymore. It's fine. They're dead. There's not even skeletons or burnt corpses back there. They literally got turned into ash. That missile hit so hard, they're ash in the back seat now. They don't exist. And him and the president's daughter fly away like out of the city, and before they get back, I'm missing some stuff because a lot of stuff isn't important. But as they're getting back, he realizes, well, of course, my mission was to kill her. If I bring her back, they're just gonna kill her. So he slips the like device into her shirt or whatever and pushes her out of the helicopter. They're low enough that it's not like deadly to her. They're like 100 feet off or like 50 feet off the ground or whatever. It hurts. It hurts. She's probably scuffed up, but she lived. He didn't.
She's a woman.
He didn't kill her, and the president isn't going to kill his own daughter, so she's fine.
But the sharks will.
Luckily, she landed on grass, so it's fine.
We're fine still.
Very, very, very soft grass falling out of a helicopter, moving at full speed. It's fine.
Plush grass.
It's
There's
cool.
2 things I'm gonna bring up because you said you're skipping some stuff.
Go ahead.
But I'll wait till the end. I'll wait till the end when you get done because there were 2 of my favorite scenes, and I want to make sure I don't want to step in front.
Go.
There's more?
So they
You.
so they land the helicopter, which I'll explain why it doesn't make any sense. So he lands the helicopter and he gets out and he starts like talking to everybody and being like, come give me the antidote. I say, here's the device. Here's the daughter's not here. She, I didn't bring her back. Here's the device. Deactivate this virus in my body. And then they bring the daughter because apparently he didn't drop her anywhere safe or secure or hidden or anything like that. They're just like, hey, we found her. She's right here. And
Neat.
yeah. So
How about that?
So Snake is like, well, here's the device. And he's like, wait a second. And goes to the president's daughter and takes the device out of her. It's like, ha, you idiot. You thought I was going to fall for the switcheroo? You dumb pants. And then they're like, oh, he's like, okay, well, anyway, can I get my virus deactivator? And like, there was no virus, dummy. You're fucking retarded. There was never a virus. We We just gave you a fast acting flu, and in fact, you should probably be feeling fine by now. So in the first movie, they did actually implant a bomb in his neck, and there was actual stakes. In the second movie, they're like, he's gonna fall for it, so why even bother doing anything to him? We're just gonna lightly scratch his wrist, and we're gonna make him believe that he's been poisoned, and that'll make him act fast. They did make him sick, but they didn't give him a deadly virus that's gonna like blow up his brain or anything like that.
But that's such trickery.
Exactly. I would have been like, oh, okay, so I'm not about to die. I should have the legal right to kill the president now. You fucked me up.
The script was written by M. Night Shyamalan, so you can see why they went that direction. It's a twist.
Right, and
That's
so
terrible.
so they
You know what? Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, when I get a cold, or even the thought I'm gonna get a cold makes me sick. The anxiety, like I have health anxiety.
you stress
It's an
yourself into
actual-
sickness.
It's an actual anxiety, health anxiety. Like, and I stress myself sick. So that's
Mel Brooks
fucked
made a
up.
movie all about it.
Okay, so they basically tell him, well, we have no use for you. We pranked you. Fuck you. And they like go to execute him. Everybody in the circles goes to shoot him and kill him because they don't need him anymore. And the president's evil as shit. So fuck it. Who cares? Whatever. And before he does that, he makes an announcement to the world, like, hey, everybody back off immediately or we're unleashing our super weapon. And goes to activate it, and it was swapped a second time with a device from the guy, Steve Buscemi's character. It's like one of his maps. It's like an audio log. Tells him about like Hollywood Boulevard. And it's like a prank. So they're like, all right, well, kill him. And they do it on camera. Like they turn the camera to broadcast to the world of them killing Snake, who everybody in the world knows Snake. So he's like a global hero. Everybody's like a super rock star. So it's a big deal if, the president's going to kill Snake, because then everybody knows that they can't trust the president because they killed Snake. He's the guy.
Yeah.
So they shoot him with a bunch of bullets and nothing happens. Because remember at the beginning of the movie how we mentioned that there's like super really convincing holograms, and one of his objects was that stupid camera.
It's a twist.
Yeah, so it's a double twist, and he does have the real device. He gave her the fake device because he knew they were going to find the president's daughter, because he made that on purpose. So then he activates the world code, which is, of course, 666, and then targets the entire Earth and says, all right, terrorism, boom, and literally EMPs the entire Earth.
Yes, that's how the movie ends. I'm pretty sure, in darkness, with everybody getting
I don't like that
tossed back
ending.
into
He says fuck it. He says the president pranked me. I'm now the world's biggest terrorist. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, he pretty much did away with electricity for the entire world, throwing us back
The
into,
way that- The way that you're talking about everybody anticipating everything else, making the double, triple, switcheroo holograms, it's like the end of Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. Well, we're going to go back in the past, and we're going to get a cage. Well, I will go back into the past and get a key for the cage.
That's why I don't watch.
Well, only the winner can go back to the past, so that means we planted the key, and we're going to plant this trap. Oh, no, I guess you did win.
Yeah, right.
I just went over the
stupid.
end of Bogus Journey. If you never saw
Yeah,
it, spoilers.
basically. Real
Spoiler
quick,
alert.
the two things that I wanted
Yeah.
to mention that Annie didn't. One was the full court shot by Kurt Russell. Where he
Oh
had to
my
throw
God!
all the
Yes, I forgot about the random
basketball
basketball scene.
No, and wait, because there's one more I want to bring up. The surf scene
Yeah,
that came out of nowhere as
I-
well.
I mentioned
where
there was
you're
two
jumping down
random
the alley
characters,
with
and
it.
he was the other one, the random surfer guy.
Just
Looking
yeah.
very much like Batman in the 1960s when him and the Joker had a surf off.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, it was
so yes,
really
thank
bad.
you, thank you for bringing those
So-
up. Yes, because after he gets washed out of this,
Cause,
go ahead, you go.
because like you said, Bruce Campbell came out of nowhere. Now you got this pattern of randomness. Just shit is kind of happening in this movie, and I think that's what makes it so good for me. Like, it's like, what the fuck is going on here?
That was my
And this
reaction.
is
Is
kinda
what the
like
fuck is
world
going on?
building.
All right, sure, why
It
not?
doesn't lead to anything, but this exists in this world to help world build.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, there's these random big earthquakes, and this one is like big enough to cause a mini tsunami that like goes into these channels. And this guy, again, everybody knows Snake. At the very beginning of the movie, after he gets to the island, his submarine crashes. This random guy is like scouting the waves, and he's just like, "Hey, you're Snake, cool." And then starts stalking him. Snake tells him to get the fuck out of here. And then later on in the movie, for no reason, he shows up again. This character didn't need to exist at all. Like they could have. They could have came up with a different way for him to get to the boss's base, but instead they're just like, fuck it, it's cool. Let's just have the surfer guy come back, and they're gonna ride a wave. They're gonna surf the wave randomly to the boss's place, and then when they get to the boss's place, they put him through a trial where it's basketball. For whatever reason, this guy is basically Kim Jong-un and is obsessed with basketball, and that is they're like, you've committed crime. You have to play basketball. And you have to make like 10 points. Each shot is worth 2 points. And you only have X amount of time per shot to, it's a shot clock thing. You have to make a couple free throws and boom, you're good. Apparently nobody's ever walked off the court. Everybody always dies, so it's like sure death. Because nobody in LA is good at basketball, and they can't shoot fast enough. Nobody in LA, knowing that the main bad guy uses this as a death arena, nobody trains at their free throws. They would never do that. That's a crime. You can't prep. That's illegal. No, it's not, but
Foresight, none of that.
So
randomly
you scored 10 points. But it's on either end of the court, so it's not like you got to be able to run back and forth all the way up and down the court. So it is a bit like exhausting.
Okay.
So as you're running out of time, your shots become further and further away because you got to turn around
and run faster and keep up to speed.
Right. So real quick, Annie, that was not CGI.
No,
Russell made all those shots. That one full court shot that they shot that.
Sure, but how many takes did it take? It's not all of them one takes. There's no way. So anyway,
I'm gonna go look into that.
Randomly throughout the movie, just randomly in the movie, they're just like, okay, so here, this is our trial by basketball death arena, and if you can't do it, we kill you. Once the shot clock hits 0, we shoot you. It's whatever. So and like I said, randomly for no reason other than Snake, the main guy being the main character, is just the best in the world at basketball, specifically this challenge, and completely annihilates it. And then is able to just be like, all right, cool, and then just leaves. And the bad guy being like, well, damn it, I mean, sure, he walked out of the court, but there's no rules that I can't just shoot him in the back of the head now. It's like, okay, cool. So you're not even. What's the point of any of this? You're gonna have these rules in this trial or whatever, and it's like, all right, cool, you pass the trial. Bam, shoot you anyway. Well, that was fun to watch you do that. I guess he's a good bad guy for that reason. He's just evil for no reason. He's like, all right, you won your court battle. So when you walk outside, we're gonna assassinate you.
The point of the movie was that James Carpenter needed money to help build that addition onto his house.
Yes. It was very much a cash grab, slapdash sequel. But that's kind of why I like it, I think. It's like, this is like a one-off. It's never going to be in the Criterion Collection. It's not anything. I think it's what made movies current. Like, this is how I feel when I go to current day movie. I go see something like this. Everything is just kind of happening. You know what I mean?
That's kind of why I like the Fast and the Furious movies. I feel like if they've ended, but if they keep going with another one, they just need to lean fully into it and just be like, shit doesn't need to make sense. We have technology that doesn't exist. It doesn't fucking matter. The next one, we're going to do a time heist, and we're going to go to World War I to try to stop World War II with cars. Sure, why not?
Is that what they're doing on Fast 17? I might actually watch one of those for once.
Right, like I'm saying, just make it as stupid as possible. Shoot it, take it completely seriously, but in no scene make it realistic or understandable or whatever. Just be like, oh, fucking, whoa, RoboCop is here? Okay, and then he's just not here anymore. It's like, all right, that was...
So your point is if nothing has to make sense, then nothing has to make sense.
Sure, why not? I mean, they already sent a car to space. Okay? So we're
Don't
waiting.
look at me like that. With
We're
that
waiting.
face.
We're waiting for time travel cars. That's the next fast movie.
Did they have a Fast and Furious in space?
Yes,
Were they
in
racing
Fast 9 or
around
10. Well, there was like a satellite that was there's like a satellite that was about to shoot like something at someone, and they send a car. They send they send a rocket car.
Up to the satellite.
Yeah, so they race the car through space with the rocket car.
Real life is not entertaining enough that they have to do this. Like, it's like not enough, right?
Okay, the first 2 or 3 Fast and the Furious movies were completely like serious and like real things, even though they were silly. The first movie is some guys are doing crimes, stealing like DVD players and stuff, and
their family.
and the FBI sends in a double agent to find the people who are doing it, and then ends up being like really good friends with them, and you know, like.
But then he becomes part of the family.
Yeah,
the
and
FBI isn't family.
and
us
then
thieves are family.
And then it turns out that even though they were stealing, there was another rival stealing gang, and they were doing most of the stealing. So they have to like combine like vigilante justice and police justice to go attack the real bad guys. It's like silly, but it's serious. And then fast forward a bunch of movies later, and you have like tanks rolling through like a random city in Havana, and random people like jumping cars and over things, and random explosions. And then you're like, wow, this guy was dead, but he's not dead. And this movie takes place in between that movie, and this guy is actually this guy, and this guy double crossed this guy, and this guy was here the whole time. And guess what? This guy had a brother, and he had a secret brother you didn't know about, and he's the real bad guy, but he's not a bad guy, and he's a good guy. And it's like, what happened? What happened to the street racing?
Brother.
What happened to the street racing?
Can I just say something? This is why I don't watch the movies. Seriously, I can't follow them.
You don't
Like,
have to. That's the whole. That's what I'm saying. Is Fast and the Furious is complete slop, and they need to acknowledge that and lean into it. Make it complete nonsense. It doesn't need. It doesn't need to be a story. It doesn't need to be something you can really pay attention to and just be like. Then when you watch it, you'll be like, wow, that was a cool scene. Wow, that was really stupid. Oh, wow, this is interesting. Okay, wow, wow.
The issue I have with reality is not reality anymore. So you can't have that juxtaposition because nothing is everything. You could
Forget
do whatever
reality.
you want. Everything's
Sending a
possible.
Ferrari back to the assassination of Archduke Ferdinand.
Right.
To just sideswipe and take out his carriage. Get in with me, Archduke, if you want to live. What type of horseless carriage is this?
He would die from a heart attack of seeing a Ferrari. He'd be like, holy shit, the devil.
Well, then it turns into a weekend at Bernie's movie with them taking around Archduke Ferdinand. No, guys, I wasn't assassinated. We're still good.
Exactly. This is what Fast and the Furious needs to be, because it's the only way it's entertaining. Because guys driving cars fast is not that entertaining.
It has to be like a love story, and
It's about family. That's what Fast and Furious is really about, is family. Did you know that in one of the movies this guy's wife dies, except she didn't die. She lost her memory and then became like an FBI double agent, and then later whenever she restores her memories, she doesn't get back with the main guy, because it turns out that whenever she was gone, he had kids with another person, and like I said, turns out he had a secret brother. So
she was gone.
It becomes a soap opera drama with fast cars and explosions.
Because anything that Michelle Rodriguez was in that was a series, they were like, get the fuck out of here. Fast and Furious, the Lost, everything that she was supposed to be there long term. No, never mind. Just leave, Michelle. Go.
Why?
So all of this is to say that
too.
Really bad movies can be really good. The Escape from LA, so the first one was Escape from New York. The Escape from New York is decent. It's just, it's like an 80s stupid movie, whatever. It's fine.
80s.
I think it's 80s, early 90s.
That 80s feel, that 80s action schlocky feel to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's trying to be.
It feels like Die Hard. It feels the same way Die Hard feels, where it's serious but a little silly.
I can't.
Isaac Hayes had chandeliers on his Cadillac.
Exactly.
That was the first one.
Yeah,
They
so that one-
stepped it up
On
in
a
the second one.
chandelier.
That one takes itself pretty seriously and has real stakes. And then this, like I said, the second movie just existed. So they're like, fuck it, whatever. We're going to have random characters that don't need to exist. We're going to have random things happen for no reason other than just
Okay.
fuck it. Okay, cool. Somebody, while writing that movie, said for the final climax, we're going to have everyone fly around in hang gliders and just shoot at people in not hang gliders. It's like, I don't see any problem with that. It doesn't sound
Oh,
cool.
no,
It doesn't sound lame, though.
Oh, no. I've heard this story in real life.
Yeah, that's
though.
Gaza. Yeah, exactly.
That's a different thing.
That was a different
Life
thing.
imitates art.
Yeah. So yeah, I like shitty fucking movies like that. My friend who watched both of these movies with me, his favorite movie is Big Trouble in Little China. And that's one of those other just things are just happening, whatever, who cares? The main character doesn't even have like a character. He's just like muscles and guns, and that's what he does. He's just there to get you, the viewer, to the next scene.
Huh. Gotcha.
And he's also
I'm
Kurt
not
Russell,
gonna
so he's good to
when
look
does
at.
This movie fucking end.
It did
This
end.
is like, when did it end? Are we still talking about the movie?
When he committed super terrorism and turned the world off, the movie ends. He blacks out Earth and then he like walks towards the camera and then it rolls credits.
If they're gonna frame me as a super terrorist, fuck it. Let's be the super terrorist. Ping.
Well,
I do think like that's poison ivy kind of justice, kind of eco-terrorism, and that's the type of goon that I would be. Especially also because poison ivy would hypnotize me into being even more of a goon.
I don't know. Some might frame me as a terrorist myself. Depends who you ask. So, but sometimes goonish behavior is required.
No gooning on my stream, okay?
Oh,
No gooning.
No gooning on my stream. And speaking of which, we are going to be wrapping up here now. I think we've hit all the topics I wanted to, except for talking about Fortnite. But I don't. That's not
that's
important.
evergreen.
Yeah, that one's just I think for me and you. Really.
Evergreen? You think
Yeah.
Evergreen Fortnite? We're going to be talking about this for the rest of my life.
We could because
the kids have
unless
been into Fortnite for years.
I know,
Okay.
and I'm tired of hearing about it.
unfortunately you just brought it up, so yes,
Seven
we
just
could be
dropped.
talking about this for a long time because Chapter 7 just came out and the game has been out
It's not-
since
it's no Chapter
2017.
12.
Exactly, no Chapter 12. But they're like, hey, so the last basically 7, 8, we'll just say 8, we'll round up. The last 8 years, it's all been step 1 of the story. So we're now in step 2 of the story, and it took us 8 years to get there. So I was like, oh shit, I'm quite behind because I don't know how we got from step 1 to step 2, even though I just watched it. I don't know what's happening. So I had to go catch up on basically 8 years of story because unless Fortnite's going to get randomly canceled, which it doesn't seem like it's going to because it's like the most popular game on Earth.
I
It's
gotta
still
start
making
from
too
the
much
beginning.
money. It
Oh,
is
yeah.
a decade away from being canceled.
No,
They
I know,
are
I-
gonna keep getting money.
So
I
if
think
the new
that-
story is good, I'm
Fox
excited for it and I
forever.
want to keep up with it because Fortnite likes to do really cool events and their story is really
Agreed.
cool.
Agreed.
It's really simple, but also complicated, and I like it. Because anything and everyone, anywhere, at any time could be in Fortnite because of the way Fortnite works. They wrote themselves the perfect Deus Ex Machina right into the story.
Yeah,
love
and you know I
that.
like that. You know I like that kind of thing. When you make that a function in your universe, okay, you got me. I can see, and make it believable too. They make it very believable.
So to explain it even like really simply so Dee Dee can understand it, the Big Bang happened, and the thing that created the Big Bang is like it's like the flower that bloomed the universe. So the seed is the thing that everybody's fighting over. Is the seed that bloomed the universe.
Oh my god.
And
That's the MacGuffin.
and because it bloomed the universe, it bloomed like the like parallel dimensions and anything that you can think of. So like Batman exists because we wrote it, so it created that dimension, and that dimension is connected to Fortnite because that's how they wrote the story. That seed bloomed everything, including things that you make up. So you could be in
Okay.
Fortnite. Your character could be in Fortnite. Donald Glover could be in Fortnite. Batman's in Fortnite because everything is created by that thing. So anything could be in there.
I love that.
It's a really cool story. I like it.
Be Childish
Like a
Gambino.
brain.
Yep. And then there's two guys basically fighting over it. You have the good guys and the other good guys. It's whichever side you think is the gooder guys.
Oh dear. I just love guys fighting
Mhm.
over me.
The one of the main guys is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
All you need to do is get out those two big MacGuffins and guys fight over you. I'm sure you're aware of that.
Annie made me put them away. I guess
I
I'm
didn't do that. That
conscious.
wasn't me.
They made me feel Is it too much for YouTube?
No, it's
All right.
fantastic.
That
Get your
works.
full
I'm ready
screen
to
again.
bash someone's head in with
See?
Not my
with the
pa-
closest
Oh,
weapon I
sorry.
can
I was
find.
trying to pull my pants down.
Trying to pull your pants down. We're not that kind of stream. Jeez.
Looks like a
So,
leotard
yes,
on there.
'cause
Is it a
I'm thicker
leotard? You
than
can
a
go
Snicker
leotard.
these days, and I'm trying to embrace it.
Well,
Okay,
is there
so-
anything that you want to embrace in the New Year's? I don't typically do New Year's resolutions and anything like
I
that
don't
because,
either.
just start it now if you
titties.
can.
No, I don't. Yeah, I'm one of those people too. Like, well, I put off till New Year's what I could do today. So I'm not gonna say I'm gonna lose weight. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna do more of this and less of that.
I'd
I'm
like to
gonna
go
be
down
the
to drinking
best
2
me.
days a week. That's what I would like to do.
How often do you drink?
More than that. So that's my goal is 2 days a week.
Okay.
Because I don't think I can cut it out completely because I like alcohol too much. But
Okay.
every day or 5 or 6 or 7, whatever, it's too much. So 2 or 3 days a week, that's fine. But I want to go for 2. 2 days a week
Good.
seems like a good amount to drink.
Perfect. You boys. I'm sorry, I took over.
No worries. Thank you so much for joining. Is there anything you want to plug or promote before we get out of here? You, Didi.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yes, the final boss. That's my homie. Say hi to him, and of course Jake Hudson, Hudson World Order. We're on super tip. He's on super tips now. And if you could please just go to my Twitter. I don't know how many people go on X, but I have an Amazon wish list posted on there.
Snake, delete it.
Very
Snake, delete it.
So, for a very, very, very special person in my life who needs a little bit of extra love right now.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on this. I hope that you come on the next episode of Warp Zone. I will give you a heads up, and we can hear what else is pissing you off.
Amen.
Thank you very much. And Dylan, what would you like to promote for the last time this year? I guess, tonight you'll be also on, so technicality.
Yeah, but I'll be promoting that show. Live from somewhere and other nonsense. I find a pile of content from the internet, deep diving from the internet, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Actually, I might be switching to Mondays and be a lead-in for Spur coming up. But check me out in the middle of the week. Dylan from somewhere on YouTube and Rumble. The Glory Hole hot dog reviews. The man who impersonates a hydraulic press, and of course, speed dating have been all popular ones. Luigi Greenberg on New Year's Day. He specifically requested the man who cosplays as a hydraulic press. So that's coming up on Thursday. That fellow.
All right. Thank you so much, Dylan. I appreciate you stopping by. Unfortunately, we didn't get to Birch, so, I can't thank him for stopping by. But, of course, Jake Hudson, thank you so much for bringing the news and your personality. I hope to see you again soon. And then the last person we're wrapping up with this is, of course, Snake. Anything you want to plug?
Just at Snake on Twitter and here on YouTube. Catch me around. You guys all know where I'm at by now. And if you don't, then just keep your eyes peeled.
Alrighty. And thank you, everyone, for joining. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're not, and if you feel like contributing, supertip.gg/Annie. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.
Warp Zone, here we go.